Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm glad you're with us on this Saturday, our first Saturday of spring. And it is a great time to be doing some shopping when these values are as amazing as they are. We've got quite the show for you. We've got amazing opportunities on a yellow diamond band. Actually, there's a matching necklace, too, to go with it. We're very excited to bring all of this great jewelry to you on a springtime Saturday when it's all about brand new. There are actually going to be a few really special wheels I want to tell you about, because we've been loving big pearls of late. Love our great pearls. They are the diamond of the sea. They are organic gems. They're made from living organisms, and they really do defy all the odds to be a perfect creation for us. So we're actually going to bring you a small wheel. It's just some really big stones, big pearls, tiny wheel. We've got a golden and a black pearl and a South Sea white pearl as well. In pendants coming up in just a little bit. They're actually coming up in this first hour. Really affordable. Then we're going to see some really beautiful diamonds. We've got white diamond bands that are new. We also have one new fawn. Where's this been hiding? I have no idea, but we did find a round fawn for you, and that's always been the more tricky of the cuts or the rounds. So we're going to bring you a round fawn diamond. It's got a lot of pinky to it. We have a beautiful marquee yellow. We have a really exciting kunzite specialty cut, great designer mounting, and maybe the largest Tanzanite we have left. I think it is in a ring outside of the 18 karat I showed you last night, which is right there. Oh my goodness, look at the size of that 11 karat oval. It is amazing. Plus it's in a mounting that's going to be one of those luxury mountings, but still very wearable. And it'll mean luxury because it's got a lot of gold, but still very wearable because it's overall a band style. So we'll see that. And we also have the yellow diamond superstar of the show. There's going to be a very special yellow diamond band. And what makes this different from other yellow diamond bands, because I've had dozens and dozens of yellow diamond bands, so that may not sound all that exciting until you realize that this is the 7 stone style. So the 7 stone style is going to give you something a little bit different, because instead of the 5 stones, which only go, you know, about this far, this is going to go all the way across the finger. So really fills up the finger, almost looks like an eternity band when it's on. And that's going to be a wonderful value for you. So it's going to be a really special one. These are really saturated, bright. You can see the size of that from a distance. It is definitely a standalone piece, but you could still stack it. You could still use it as ring guards if you'd like to as well, but a really special opportunity value-wise. So if you are loving our yellow diamonds, and of course we can bring them like nobody else because A, our stones are natural, B, they are a great color, and yes, I just noticed the roses for springtime. Actually, we're glad you're with us. And again, sorry, I got distracted. I see pretty pink things and I go, ooh, pretty. So Jason, you match our roses. You're in your pretty pink, handsome pink. Yes. Very masculine, handsome pink. We got our roses here. We're ready to go for springtime. Got my pink ruler. Why does that? Out already because we had a pendant to start. Take a look at this. Floral for spring. Groundbreaking. Take a look at this. I've already got my tickets for that movie. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't usually get into movies, but I'm excited about that particular movie, May 1st. I consider it the cinema industry's birthday gift to me. All right, so here we go. This is going to be ad number 1130456, and it is a floral. I know, florals are fabulous all year round, but we are really looking forward to seeing the everlasting of the florals here because it's done in rubies and of course with diamonds, and that's 18 karat gold. So are we getting started crazy rare right here or not? We got 18 karat gold right out the gate today, this morning, for some very special lovers of the highest end jewelry in the land. We've got 18 karat gold plus 89 points in your oval rubies that are matched. Stunningly, I might add. Not the easiest thing in the world to do. You know, that was my first task getting into the business, was matching Burma rubies. And it was about an hour and a half in that I said, this business may not be for me. Because I was like, but then luckily they said, yeah, we'll just leave you on air and put you in front of the camera, and we'll leave the behind the scenes matching of stones to the experts. But it is one of those things that's not easy to do. You could go through literally thousands of rubies before you match up 5 that are that perfect together. And then of course they've got the blue reds, and it's 89 points and 16 points in diamonds as well. So let's take a quick look at it from a distance away so you can see the size. It's going to give you, thank you much, just one other one. That's all? You only want me to stack 2? You're not going to let me stack 3 or 5 or any of that? I mean, I love to stack. So we've got yellow diamond bands for you coming up. We've got a very special ruby on the way. This is a one only as well. Pretty much everything we do is. I don't have many exceptions to that, except Yeah, even the yellow diamond band is quite limited. So 8 of you are going to get it, and that's it. So it's pretty limited when we talk about bands. But here's what we're going to give you on this one. It's just at that 5/8 of an inch. So that's right between 1/2 and 3/4. If you are looking for a reference point, here's another reference point, is looking at it on the neckline. So you can see it there and get a better idea of what that's all about from a distance away. It does look like this beautiful ruby floral. Love the way that's giving you the bigger diamonds as well. Every stone, including, yes, the rubies, but also the diamonds too, are individually nice large sizes for you, which is awfully important. Here's what it looks like again up close. We're going to make it very affordable, even though it's some of our best in stones and best in gold. And don't topple on me, just stay right there, Ruby, please be nice. And there it is. All right, so let's make it even better than $9.99, or let's keep on going. Welcome into Saturday. Glad you're with us. Hope you're having a good one so far. Hope you're feeling a little bit of springtime in the air. And here's what we'll do on this fabulous pendant. A one only, of course, not even $9.99. We got another diamond piece coming up if you want all white diamonds, and FYI, there's a trillion. But here's what we'll do on this one instead, $8.88 or $7.77. It's even lower, and this is going to, oh, yeah, it did go. It literally said, bye-bye. I'm going night-night. I'm too tired to hold myself up, so let me just give it a little bit of help here. And there you go. So I am a professional jewelry babysitter. I will help you out, rubies. I gotcha. Look at that. You always got to have someone at your back, right? And yes, your fabulous, fabulous rubies are better than $777. We'll make it $699. First caller on that one. It is a beautiful piece and it's gone. Congratulations. Thank you. And then here we go with our next pendant of the day. Also brand new. Now, interesting. This is wild. There are actually 2 trillion cuts together here, making this wild, wild stone. Look at that. It's really cool. This is a beautiful designer pendant. It's 1130457, brand new. And it's a one only. And again, why did they get that pendant so quickly before you even dialed in? Because they were here the second they saw it and saw that great piece, said, I love it. I know she's going to give me the low, low price, so I'm going to get on the line. So that's how you do it. Here's our pendant. Now, this is 1130457. It's platinum. It's a 38-point total weight, almost 20 pointers each, because there are 2 trillions together. I don't think you'd even know that unless you're up this close seeing that magnified view. But it's also 29 points in diamonds around it. Those would be round brilliants, although I must say the one at the top, like your left now, is really looking like a princess cut at first glance because it's in that squared off style. But all round brilliants, all paved outside of the trillions. And so you've got 38 and 29. So very impressive here. And all we need to do is send it out with 67 points overall, and the 2 trillions. We have been seeing lovely trillions. We saw some actually in bands, in a band last night, and it was very quick to go. So if you also are the trillion cut lover out there, we want to hear from you, because this is platinum, and look at how, I think even without feeling it in your hand, you're getting an idea of how it's made and why it's so substantial and why it's going to feel so good. Not to mention those are carat weights that are inscribed in the back of the bale as well. So let's give you a look at this one also, so you can see it from a distance on the hand. It's going to be a nice size bale. The whole length of that top portion in pave is your bale. There you can see it from a distance away. And again, kind of looks like you have one big marquise cut at first, but it's actually the 2 trillions stacked one on top of the other. And then this is the length they're going to give you, 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. We'll take it on over to the neckline and give you great value on this one, as well as we are getting ready to send every single piece out the door today. That's what we do on Saturdays. Glad you're with us for this big, big weekend. It is an exciting weekend. We've got so much in store for you. This one's actually going to be, let's just go ahead and take it on down from that $21.99 should be priced, because bigger diamonds are where they get expensive. Except for here, we do something a little bit extra for you, and we'll make it even more affordable than just, you know what, $19.99 is great, but we want to keep going. Bigger diamonds, almost 1/5 of a carat on either of those trillions. Keep that in mind. And they're still the VS stones we love. And get ready, because we got surprises around every corner today, including, I did find one more 7-carat Tanzanite. They were popular last night, sold out everything we had. So let me show you another 7-carat today in a bridge. Love it. It's Lolo approved. And then we've got a surprise coming up in a phenomenal gem that we've only seen a couple of times ever. But how about this one for an even better price than $14.99? We keep on going and keep on discounting on brand new jewelry to make sure that you get the greatest values. And remember, it is a one only, stays in platinum. We'll make this one $999, 67 points overall in diamonds, but only $999 to get that one home. So, by the way, who was it, Jason, that was shopping that ruby floral, may I ask? It's really, I felt it in my bones. I just knew it was her. I knew it was. I think she's one of those early bird like lovers. She understands that as a pendant lover, I'm going to be there early because it seems like we start with pendants. I love that. Well done. Thank you so much. Here we go. $9.99 for an all diamond pendant. And then let's move on to thinking about getting to this new fawn because it's really, I know how many of you have asked me for more fawns. This is a stone, a collection of fancy color diamonds that I was able to name actually many, many years ago here because they had a very distinctive color to them. And it was actually a dual color. So let me show you one that we have not seen this in a while. They've been all sold out. So like I said, I don't know where this one's been hiding, but this is a really pretty pinky golden brown. So that means it's not just a champagne diamond like the straightforward champagne diamonds we would see. Instead, you're getting a little more luxury to this very special stone. And here it is in 18 karat 113-0417 on this brand new incredible fawn, and it is really the definition of that. Plus, I might add, there have been very few rounds that we've ever had in the fawn diamond. So if you are somebody who's excited about a round because, well, we love our rounds. They're classic in shape. They're classic in their look. They are giving you a lot of brilliance as well. But this is also an over half carat stone. So it's got plenty of great size to it as well. You're going to love this one here. No doubt about it. Really, really special piece, and yet going to be super affordable for you as well. So come on in. 51 points on the natural fawn. Do you see all the colors? It's far more or far greater and rarer than just a champagne. A champagne is just a brown color, and there can be different saturation levels within that category. But in this particular example, you're getting a secondary hue of pink, and a secondary hue I would say on this particular stone, a little bit of orangey golden as well. And we just saw an orange diamond last night, and oh, was that very, very important, but not something that's going to be in everybody's wheelhouse as far as affordability. So love when we can bring you a fawn. It is going to be affordable, so come on in early. You know that that's the phone number and really the key to getting in on all these one-of-a-kinds before somebody else does. So that's always vital. But here is our 51, or actually 50 points. I don't know where I got 51. I added an extra point there. It's 50 and 50. So 50 and 50. 50 in the white, 50 in the champagne fawn right there. And you've got this beautiful round, and it's all 18 karat solid white gold and a triple split shank, no less. So that's very exciting because, well, we've tripled up the amount of 18 karat gold. That could easily be broken down and think of it this way. It's like you have 3 18 karat gold and diamond bands here in solid gold, which is stunning. This is usually, sometimes when we see these new white metals, it's usually platinum, which is a little more affordable than gold, but not here. Went to that upgraded level of the 18 karat gold, full carat overall in this diamond ring, and one only, and I promised affordable. We're going to try it on for you now so you see how it looks on the hand before we go any further, and watch what we do. This one is probably going to fit. Let me see if I can get that on my finger here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look how stunning. You see a little bit of negative space through the triple split shank. One only as well. You want to dial early. That's why you're all here. And look at how interesting enough with this shadow halo you have. It almost appears at first glance like it could be an oval because that's how the halo is done around it. So that little bit of separation between your round and the actual halo in round diamonds is creating that look as if it might be a little bit more of an oval stone. Either way, fabulous value. It's going to take me a second to get that off because that is not a size that I wear. But I'll tell you what we'll do instead of $62.99. That's the thing with the fawns. They get these really unusual colorways. It's a little bit, certainly a champagne diamond is valuable in its own right, but when you get those secondary colors or even a third color involved like this one really I would consider has, it's very important. We're going to blow it out for under $2,000 when it is essentially 3 bands of the 18 karat gold before you even get into the diamonds. And that is something worth noting in today's gold world. And yet we're not even doing $19.99. That was a big drop. We got you a really nice savings of over $4,000 already, but I'll keep going and we'll make this even better. And we'll just get it at home right now for $1,499. Let us know if you have any requests as well. And there are a few of you that have already been asking about pieces from last night. There are a few. I know we had Jadeite Jade, which was exciting last night. So if you missed out on that, you may want to give me a call and we can show you what we have left. And then we have that really new surprise stone today. Wait to see what we have in Phenomenals. And we have a yellow diamond. And guess what? The yellow diamond is the 51 pointer. So that's where I got that. So we're going to show you a yellow diamond that's also around this same kind of look with the about similar size. So this is one only, $14.99. Look at that sparkle. I'm seeing tons of the reds and yellows and oranges coming through. Yes, we expect all the rainbow colors from a brilliant stone. Any good diamond's going to give you all those colors. But to get that one for $14.99, set in 18 karat, is really important. So that is a one only. We'll see who's got it, and that'll be really gone in a hurry, I have a feeling. So that's going to be it at $14.99. Let me know if you'd like it. Then we've got yellow diamonds. This is a preview of the Tanzanite I was wearing at the top of the show. This is coming up a little bit later, and oh my word, that is an 11 karat plus. And if you're wanting to get in before they're gone, it's go time. Officially, green light, go, run, speed to get the blue wings so you can get them before they're gone. That's really important here. Plus, we even have some really unusual pearls that we have not seen anything like in all these years here. And they are fabulous. They are purple, and it's the style. Look at this button style earring we're going to see. Oh my, what a color. Purple or mauve. They've got a real pinky purple. That's an earring. So they're very large. And you know what else is here? A gents ring. We hardly ever see new gents rings. Obviously, they're tougher to do with gold prices being a little steep. We're going to bring you a gents ring with a sapphire here today on the show. And here it is. Let's get to it. The surprise of the day, which is something that may remind you of a little special we had last night, a little debut, but this is not what you may think it is. At first, you're thinking, now that's a pretty jade. I know she introduced jadeite jade, or reintroduced it last night. This is a little different, and might even add more rare, because we are looking at something now in my history here. I've only had a couple of these ever all time, so this is extremely exciting to bring to you. So it's really a thrill. Now this is going to be 1130516. Welcome on in. So excited you're here with us. This is really an exciting day, and yet this is one of many, many, many. And look at that round stone. This is Welcome to the World of Emerald, a classic we know of, but it's also a cat's eye. So the kind of phenomenal we usually see in either a chrysoberyl. Now, obviously, tiger's eye is one that we would normally think of back in the day. You probably think chrysoberyl probably is something you've been more adapted to as we've gotten into more rare versions of cat's eyes. But really, tiger's eye is kind of the one that you think of as far as an easy classic, kind of an affordable style. We don't have tiger's eye. It's considered a cheaper stone, not a super exotic. So tiger's eye is not something we carry, but we do have, of course, the cat's eye chrysoberyls, which are really, really rare. And then we have, of course, every now and then you'll see a cat's eye alexandrite, which has, of course, a subtle color change with it. And there are other assorted great pieces. We saw a cat's eye moonstone the other day. That was rare. We've seen a couple of really unique stones, but this is where you're getting an emerald, that great standard we know, one of the big classics, one of the big three, in a bright, beautiful cabochon. The color is ideal, and that's what's really amazing, is that we struggle to get a really good, perfect color in emerald even when they're faceted. So to get a cabochon that then has this phenomenal effect within the stone and still has the glow and the clarity and the really transparency or translucency that this has is really stunning. And they have been very pricey. In the previous couple I've had in my history here, nearly a decade, standing right here, that there have been just a couple, and they were all really close, either at $10,000 or over $10,000. What we're doing here is bringing you another 79 pointer in platinum, and this has a real straightforward setting style. Beautiful diamonds, almost looks like a three stone, but there's actually three stones on either side. And look at the glow. Wait till you see it on the hand too, because it's going to give you even more so of that glow we love. Platinum, 79 points in the center. Then you've got the 21 points in the diamonds as well, which are 3 on either side. So it's certainly a great look there. And of course, that really nice dense platinum we love. But look at that. There's that cat's eye, and that's all just up close. Wait till you see it from a distance away. It's also going to give you quite the look here. So cat's eye emerald, really unique. Come on in, because this one is far more affordable than any I've ever had here. And by the way, all the ones I've had, they're still here, so we can always show those, but they're just a whole different price range altogether. So it's really exciting that we can bring this to you. And let's blow it out. Watch this on the hand here. It is a really, I just again love the simplicity of it, because it really is about the stone. And there it is. And when we see a lot of cat's eyes, they usually are green, right? The green chrysoberyl, but they can be a yellowy green. They're never like this. This is a real, true, bright, beautiful, beautiful, like I think Mine Colombian emerald color, but with that phenomenal effect in toe. And yet it's not even going to be, woo, I like this, not $59.99 any longer. And this is a one only. So please do dial early. That's going to be vital here today as usual. Really want to make sure we get everybody in on your favorites. But of course there are, no two stones exactly like that. And can we also just point out it's the round. So a round cat's eye emerald, you're getting into a lot of rarities all in one stone. And yet it's not $59 or $49 or $39 or $29.99. So now it's just downright affordable for any piece of jewelry. And yet one of the rarest stones I can bring you, and you saw it, whether you're up close or further away, that cat's eye is definitely where your eye goes. I mean, it draws you right in. Talk about an eye-catching piece. That's what it is. So we've got a stunner here, and you know what? Let's blow it out for $1,999 instead. And that is going to be the best, most affordable way to get any cat's eye emerald we have. Don't forget about the Fawn. The Fawn diamond in the round is here if you'd like it. Also, that diamond pendant is also with us. So again, you got some great options here in beautiful ideas. But then we're going to see aqua earrings, and we have a really special pink sapphire pendant. And we want to welcome everybody who's watching us, hanging out with us online here. Hi, Janae. Thank you very much. Janae, good morning to you. And good morning, Kirsten. Thank you so much. Thank you. And let's see who, oh, Renee, good morning. Good morning to you. Glad you're with us. All right, so $19.99 on this cat's eye. And then we'll get to our yellow diamond marquise cut, which is also our half carat. And that is just too cool. I mean, really, if you're looking to expand the collection, expand the jewelry collection into a different world that you don't already have, and yet you love emeralds anyways, or want a unique version. This one's gone. Congratulations. That's the way to go. And then here's my new yellow diamond. So new alert, brand new yet again. We've got another really important diamond. This one, a really bright yellow. That's a pronounced color. 1130407 is your number here, and it's going to be platinum and 18 karat gold, because where you see the yellow gold setting for the center, that's going to be yellow, and yellow gold, 18K, and then the rest is platinum, where you see the white metal. And then another shadow halo where there's a little bit of space intentionally beyond the marquise, which is your 51 point marquise natural yellow, and then another 56 points in all bigger diamonds. And notice how they're shared prong. We didn't muddy each diamond up with 4 individual prongs. Instead, it's 2 prongs that are holding every single stone, or 3 in the case of the top and the bottom points. So you really have the diamonds are what shows off. My pet peeve in jewelry is when there's too much metal, whether it's platinum or gold or sterling or anything else. When there's too much metal around your diamonds, and usually that is something that happens when you're using smaller diamonds, oftentimes where it looks clunky then. And you're really, the diamonds are, even if they're smaller, they're masked by the metal that's holding them. And granted, it's very important to set them securely, but you never want your eye to go straight to the metals. You really want the diamonds to be able to do their thing. And it's obviously with the bigger diamonds you have here all the way throughout, very important. And we've got one only again. So let's get it a great affordable price tag so everybody can just jump in and join in on the fun and see something special. And of course, I'll try it on for you, because this is going to give you, and this one's going to be a smaller size at the moment. So I'll try it on the pinky, and then you can see here that that's a nice big look. And I think that I've always found this with the shadow halos, it really does give an automatic look of a larger stone. So already you're getting over a half carat. Certainly looks visually larger than that to the eye, and one of the brightest, most beautiful yellow diamonds. So we're so excited to have it for you, and this will be better than, I think we need to go a lot better than $59.99, and that's a really pretty color. Keep in mind, we do only have the natural yellows as well. They're not treated to get there. Of course, forget about, all the ones that are, completely fabricated. We're talking about here natural, because sometimes you can start with a natural diamond and it's one color, and you can still give it a treatment that then gets it to be another color, because obviously a lot of stones would like to be yellows, and they don't all get that privilege in nature. And we're excited to bring you only the natural stones here, so you really get something extraordinary and special and unique and all of that. So that's what we're doing here, and $59.99 is not your price, so no need to worry. This is why you jump in on the phone lines early, and why you call us, and why you say, I want it before anyone else, because obviously it's going to go. We understand and know that, and you're going to get a better value than $59 or $49 or $39. So come on in, and let's make it really simple and easy to own. That's what we do. I don't care how rare it is. We find a way to make it affordable. We never skimp on quality, only skimp on the price tag, so you can save and get the best jewelry in the world straight delivered to your doorstep. That's luxury. And we're going to do better than $39, $29, or $19.99. Just another one only. Brand new right at this moment. This is why we're here, to see all the luxury brand new items. We all convene on a Saturday morning or afternoon, depending on where you are, to see what's new and hot and fresh in the jewelry world. And we've got it right now, better than 19. I'll go even lower, one only, and that stone is one of the brightest we have, and yet looks a lot larger than that 51 point carat weight really does indicate. So let's go ahead and make it $1,499. I'm going to make it the same price as the Fawn diamond was earlier, so that hopefully you've got a choice of, or collect them all in front of $3,000. You could have two individual really important pieces. So that's $14.99. I got to know, who got the cat's eye emerald? That's a collector over there, I would imagine. Evelyn, thank you so much. Enjoy. I appreciate you shopping with me today. And then we have some aqua earrings. We have the most gorgeous aqua. Look at this kunzite, though. This one is a favorite of mine. Look at this cutting on that kunzite. Totally unique. Only one like it. Forget rounds for a minute. Everything you know about round brilliance and Portuguese cut rounds, put it aside and look at that. I don't even know what to call it, because I don't think I have the words or descriptors to really convey the beauty and the brilliance. It's like intergalactic cutting. I mean, it's so cool. And yet the neons, that is my favorite kunzite in the house. And we've got that one on discount for you. So that's a really important one. If you're a kunzite fan, it's almost 18 and a half carats. So it's got a good size to it. So just FYI, that's there. And then look at these gorgeous aquas. These are beautiful aqua earrings. That's a really, I like that it looks like blue diamonds on the side, just the way the color is reflecting on those baguettes on the side. So they're here too. And then I want to get to this one, because this Tanzanite is something that we couldn't keep at all in stock last night. Last night we're sitting here, we're standing here talking about Tanzanite after Tanzanite after Tanzanite, and yet all going out the door from 19 carats or 18 carats all the way down to 7 and 6. I am so glad that we have this one here today to really give you another opportunity on something that is one of those just only here price tags on the very best in the world. No compromise at all. 112-8965. In the bridge setting, keep in mind, I only have one. This is highly important to remember. When we only have one, and it's a 724. And that's a nice size, really good size oval. And then this is the most opulent of all the mountings we've seen of late. And I'm talking about just in the last 15 hours. We're talking about a really upgraded, opulent bridge setting style. There are two rows that run all the way underneath, and I'll show you. That is where the bands widen through the sides to really accommodate. And look at this. I mean, the stone is set up just, this is exactly how we do it. We don't want it set any higher than it needs to, but you see it has to accommodate for the pavilion and the culet of that stone, which is virtually touching that double row. And so, but it's still the coolest perspective. And that's something you will see as the wearer of the ring, is that profile look. But you also have the two rows that runs down the middle and through, all the way side to side. The outer rows are going to come up and meet more with the outsides of the halo. So it's really creating a bigger and wider ring to really support the elongation of that stone and the size of it. So with that, it does require a lot more gold than we're used to. And that's obviously something that is of note these days. But you also have one of the most beautifully bright, of course, museum reserve. We expect that at this point. Do we ever get tired of looking at the best of the best? No. But unfortunately, we're running out of them. So it's going to be really key and really crucial to get you in on the blue wing block Ds that you wish for before they're gone, because then when they're gone, what happens? We're not going to bring you any Tanzanites. No, there's not going to be low quality. No, we're not going to bring you what's being mined currently. No, we're not going to bring you block C or light, less saturated. At this point, I think we all get pretty accustomed to seeing only the best. So we expect only a certain level of Tanzanite, and we expect them to have all reds, and they should, because obviously they're blue wing block D. These are the best in the world. Ever mind. So I'm not talking about the best available right now, or the best in TV, or the best in home shopping, or the best in the California, or the best in the I'm talking about the mine that's been discovered since 1967 and been mined actively. They've taken a few, there's been a few hiatuses here and there, but it's really been, I know, whether we have 15 years left, I don't know, 10 years left, we usually don't know about mines and productions ending until they've ended. We don't usually get a lot of a heads up or an alert to when they're going to be completely mined out. But this is an important stone, because we already know that there's only block C left. So even if you wait, and even if you're willing to pay more somewhere else for a lesser quality, you know what's coming out of the ground for the rest of time, however long that may be, is a lightly saturated stone. So now you get into this really important material. You get the best of the best in the world. Take a look at it really quickly here. And we've got the white gold only. So what needs to be done? All it needs is to be sized for you. And there's one person that's going to take advantage of this incredible value as I try it on, because it used to be $79.99, and there is nothing wrong with that. But there's the ring on my hand and one only, and this then came down for a little Saturday special. I had it here for $4,999, as that's supposed to go out. I like that because you're saving $3,000. Anybody else doing the girl math thinking, I'm going to spend that $3,000 on another piece of jewelry entirely, but instead you get a better value than that right now. That's why it's up here in our first 28 minutes of the show. To give you that value, we don't have everybody here with us early. We know that. It takes time to get everyone gathered. So what we're doing is giving you all the value you've been waiting for. And yet this is the way to get them before they're gone. Collect the shapes in the different mountings. This is my favorite part of a bridge, is looking at the stone, watch the center, but look through the sides of the center stone and watch the diamond brilliance show through the stone. How cool is that? It's also better than $49.99. There's only one. Everyone else is getting this price per carat. We're not even doing $39.99 for the entire ring when we've got a carat 11 in the diamonds in one of the heaviest mountings we do. It's the bridge. It's the 4-row. It's the one that accommodates. We have different sizes of bridge. Most are more petite than this one. This is a huge gold weight. And if anybody would like it today, and obviously this is not a matter of will it, it's a matter of who is going to get it. Because one only, when they are as sparse as they are, not going to last. And we're not even doing $39.99. I don't know if anyone's been doing the per carat math already, but if you have, I think you're going to be very excited about where this is going, because it's not even going to be $39.99, one only. Please dial early. I know that's always the big catch here, is that we've got these one-of-a-kinds. They do go quickly, and we're going to make it so affordable. It's only $3,499. So that is really something. Amy, we've got, I don't know, let me see if we have a pear-shaped aqua. And you want a halo of white diamonds or pink diamonds. Oh, I don't think we have any aquas with pink diamonds currently, but I do. I can see if we have a pear-shaped aqua ring for you. So Amy will work on that for you. Pear-shaped aqua ring with a halo. That should be something that I hope is doable. I don't know, because the last pair of shapes I've seen have been 3 stones. So we'll see if we have one in a halo for you. I don't know. It's nothing that's come to mind that comes to mind immediately, but we'll still look for you. I don't have any aquas with pink diamonds at this point in time, but $34.99 on this Tanzanite. Then we're going to do our pearl wheel, which is the new pearls, and they're very large and they're very exciting, and yet they're going to be ridiculously affordable. So if you like affordable pearls that are the gigantic South Sea pearls, and that's all we're going to bring, that is also coming up. So we'll get to those for our bottom of the hour, which is very, very exciting. So get ready for pearl lovers and June's birthstone. And yet this is the real exotic side of pearl pendants. So we're going to show them next, and they're all brand new. So even if you've watched every single show and every single item I've ever done, and some of you have, we're going to do a really, really special price on pieces you've never seen before. So let's get to them now. I'm so thrilled to be with you guys on a Saturday. There is just no place I'd rather be than talking about jewelry and shopping on a Saturday morning. No better way to start the weekend, if you ask me. We've got incredible brand new items for you. Look at this. This is going to be, well, oh, have we ever gotten creative here? And these are always so much fun to see. Thank you so much. One pear-shaped aqua. It's on the larger side, Amy. So before we do the pearl setup here, because I've got 3 of them, let me just show Amy something here and see if this is going to, we've been shopping together a while, but I don't know if you're going for big sizes, but this is all we have with a halo. I know we can get you a smaller aqua if you're looking for a 3-stone style, which is just 1 diamond on each side, but here's 1130028, and a quick request here, and thank you for that request. And we've got our 14 karat gold in 1130028. It's our 7 carat exactly in that aqua. Very elongated. Yes, of course, you're probably saying, Lola, they're always elongated. Yes, they are, but there are some pear shapes that are more elongated even than a typical proportion to a pear. This is one of those. And 64 points in the diamonds, which are the baguettes and rounds that alternate around that halo. And then they'll continue down the sides for you to give you something interesting on the sides and just, make it a little bit special. But what we're going to do is, new markdown for you as well. I love that. Sometimes when we've got a request, and again, we know you well and we shop together, and we've got a lot of new shoppers lately too, but we know a lot of our shoppers have been with us a decade, and really just, again, we know what you're looking for, and we know you're looking for a great value, and we know we got a great one at $69.99, but instead going to take it a lot lower than that. And here's the inside. It's even got an hourglass type under gallery to it. It's got, let's take a look there there's your hallmark. I was actually checking that because I wanted to make sure it was an 8 18 karat gold. And then here we are with the piece on the hand, so you can look at the luxury that this is. It's one of those really opulent aquas, really high end. 7 carats is a tough size to get in the Sierra Santa Maria category. That's one way to wear it. For those of you that say, nope, that's on the wrong way, well, here you go. So that's another way you can wear it. Obviously, you choose when you get it at home, or you know how you like it, wear your pairs, or you can go with the age-old adage that nobody really knows about, so who cares? But you know, the whole point is, like, if you wear a pear shape up this direction pointing here, it means you're taken. It's a marital status thing. And then if you wear it this way, it means you're available. So totally, again, that's kind of an outdated, archaic kind of thing, but some people do subscribe to that theory. Let's make it better than $69.99. We'll go a lot less for you. And again, there's only the one, so it's going to be first color, and it stays in the white gold. We can size it for you, no problem, but that is just, you get lost in that color. It's like you want to dive in. With another 100-degree day on the way, I need a pool day. And I don't think I've ever had a pool day in March, but I'm ready for a pool day. You know, I'm ready to go get a tan and go sit out and just enjoy and, quite frankly, be by the water. It's the only way to tolerate the heat we've been going through. We've been going through like 100 plus all week. So there's no end in sight. So apparently summer's here. We skipped over spring and just went straight to summer here in California. But here's where we've got the most beautiful, just like pool water. I mean, it does. It looks, I mean, look at our blue sky. Yet this is even brighter and more pronounced and more stunning than even the blue sky behind me. And yet it's like pool water, or like Caribbean, when you're in that water that just off that cruise ship, or maybe you're on a yacht vacationing and you're headed towards the private island and you look down and see that crystal clear blue water. And again, you just want to dive right in. Here's the way to go about it. We're going to make sure we get you that little bit of paradise. I mean, blue is so soothing. Such a color therapy thing. Aren't gemstones therapeutic? I think jewelry is therapeutic for all of us. We like what we like, and so really just nothing like being around and looking at joyful things. But to get this for better than even $69 or $59 or $49, like I said, we could do something really wild here, or we can just keep on going and make it $3,999 instead before we get to our little pearl deal. We got a pearl wheel that's coming up in pendants. So your perfect pearl pendants in a trio that are going to be extremely affordable. We'll show those coming up at $39.99 on a really important aquamarine. So that's all we have in the aquas with the halos. And so that'll be a one only there. And then let's get to it. Are you ready for that pearl? We saw already a sneak peek of that Tahitian, which has Tanzanite and diamonds in the bail. Talk about one of the coolest bails we've done here. I mean, that's pretty wild. And we know we've been loving pearls of late. I've had some jumbo size pearls in rings, but not too many in pendants until now. And we'll give you 3 choices here. So there's option 1. This is the Tahitian with all those. Look at that. It looks like almost like who got the Moonstone out and put a coating of Moonstone around your Tahitian. Well, that's what good Tahitians do, is they're going to give you that aqua and purple and green. Now look at this. We've got a gorgeous golden. This is a golden with a lot of diamonds in a bail that's also 18 karat gold. And I'm hoping this bail will eventually face the way it should without, yeah, these pearls are big. So there's a weight to them. They're going to roll a little bit. They're round, they're large. We've got a white pearl. This is not cultured. This is South Sea. Here's the white pearl that also has the diamond bail, pretty similar to what we're seeing there in the golden. And I'll zoom back so you can see all 3 really well. Now, they are one of a kinds. So that's crucial. One of a kinds. And if you've judged at all based on what we've seen in rings of late, and you've noticed there are some pretty important rings that we've had in bigger sizes. And I'm going to walk you through what these are, because we have 18 karat gold and platinum. So actually, let me make sure you know what's what, because we've got 2 18 karat gold pieces, which would be your black pearl and your golden. So right here and here, okay, left side center. Those are in gold. This one's in platinum. The white South Sea pearl's in platinum. So that is the difference. I know it's confusing. It's a lot to take in. But we have gold here in 18 karat. That's the golden pearl that's going to be our 16 millimeter size. Wow. Now that's a big one. This is diameter. These are all natural South Sea pearls. They came out of the mollusk. These are not cultured. None of them, none of them, none of them. So there's the golden pearl. That's 18 karat, 16 millimeter, and 20 points in diamonds. If we go with the Tahitian in the center, also 18 karat gold. Of course, that's got Tanzanite and diamonds. It looks like the makings of what you'd see in a ring, but it's the bail. And that's a 13 millimeter Tahitian pearl with your Tanzanite and white diamonds. I have no carat weights on either of those, so they're free. Okay, I'll take it. And then we have a white South Sea pearl here that's a 16.3. white South Sea pearl. So that'll be our largest pearl is the white. And then it's in platinum. That's a platinum bale, but also, let me scoot it so you can see the diamonds really well. It's virtually the same as what we saw in the golden pearl. That's a platinum bale. I'm checking it out here because it looks like an enhancer, but it's not. And then here we have with the diamonds double row there and the diamond weight on the white pearl. Just want to make sure it is going to roll a bit. That's what they do. We're going to do the white pearl with 19 points in diamonds. So again, virtually almost the same as the diamond weight in the golden. Stay there for me. No, come on, stay for me. Show the diamonds off. Nope, not going to work. We'll show them all in the neckline for you, but let's get you your favorite, whichever one it is. These are, again, South Sea. So that's a real natural beauty out of the, now we say out of the earth, but of course they're, I guess the oceans count as the earth. They do. Just a body of water where the mollusk lives. And then, of course, that irritant was just by the mollusk just going through daily life, of course, just doing its thing. Usually a little grain of sand gets inside its home, its shell, and as a protecting, as a kind of a defense mechanism, it builds the nacre around it, which is how we get pearls. But you can give it some help. You can do that in a controlled environment and make cultured pearls, or you can have them be natural South Seas like these are, and one is more valuable than the other, and I think you know which is which. So the natural South Sea pearls would be the rarest, and that's what you have in all three here. Let's get them out the door. Really excited to have you with us on this Saturday. Just about done with hour number one. This is a big wheel. What that means is they're all going to be a blowout price, even though they're brand new, and they're going to get a heck of a deal. And this is where, again, choose your favorite, because once they're gone, they're gone. There's nothing I can do to bring them back. This is it. And 16.3, 16 millimeters, and then the small one, small in air quotes, is 13 millimeters. That's not small. So even the small of the three is a jumbo size and has some of the best color. And then, of course, a free Tanzanite and diamonds. There is literally no mention of the carat weights on the Tanzanite and diamonds. So that means they're not factored into this price tag. So that's why you want to dial very early. We're going to do better than even, you know, what are you thinking? $39.99, something like that? Maybe $29.99? Oh, we're going lower than that for you. Only just one of a kinds. You let me know. And just here's an idea of what they look like from a distance. Nice size bales on all three. If you got a larger chain, you might want to go with the golden pearl or the white South Sea pearl. That's what they look like, or at least the white pearl from a distance. And pearls are having a moment. I went out last night because I have a lot of obligations, and they usually happen on Friday night. So a lot of events and obligations that every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I have to do or show up or make appearances at. And so my Friday nights are pretty busy, and I leave here and I usually just do a quick change, and then I'm off to the event. But I was literally dripping in pearls last night. That's what I did. I went out, got changed, and I got out of my pink outfit, and I got into my pearls, and I was wearing, I think it was 6 different strands of pearls, all layered up down the neckline. And that's really, it's having a moment right now. Pearls are everywhere. So you can see, I mean, this is a real modern, fun way to do like a big luxury look in one amazing pearl. And you know, there's great designers out there, a lot of French ones in particular, that do a lot of costume jewelry pearls, and they're more money than my fine jewelry pearls. So it's just, again, if you want plastic pearls, that's fine and well. I love a designer too. I'm never going to say bad things about a designer, but they are costly to get costume jewelry. I mean, I'm looking at pearl earrings and pearl belts and pearl, even pearls in handbags and pearl accessories from you know who. And she did amazing things, and she's really iconic, but come on now. Spending $2,600 for a costume jewelry piece is not how you and I like to do it. When we can get something that's so bold like this for a lot less than even $2,000 or $1,999 or $1,500. Yeah, you think these are gonna go? They're gonna go, and fast. So please, again, always take advantage of my discounts, because this is where they've got to go. And they're all the same price. So you just have to choose which one you like and be the first on the phone lines. And that's it. That's all you got to do. Just dial like mad so you can get in on this value, and we'll make them better than even $1,000. I'm really making this happen. It's not a dream. This is like a real, whoever's going to dial first might take all three, actually, because they're not even $1,000 or $999. I'll go even lower. And remember, we have 18 karat gold on the left, 18 karat gold in the center, and platinum on the right. And if you haven't dialed yet, what are you waiting for? We're going even lower than $999. They are $888 a pendant. And that is how you get, yeah, the golden is gone. Congratulations. Which one would you like? Tell me. Okay, the golden's gone to Allison's collar. Here it is on the hand real quick, and I'll just show you the length and the measurement and how it looks on the neckline. The golden pearl is 1130511, and thank you so much. There's the golden pearl at over an inch. Is that the one they wanted to? All right, well, only one of each. Here it is on the neckline for you as well. So Allison, if anything falls through with your collar, we've got it back up for you. That's the golden pearl. It's already gone. Let's take a look at our two left. How about Tanzanite and Tahitian? The Tanzanite Tahitian party. I love that. And diamonds. And then, of course, which one? Tahitian's gone. Tahitian's going to be, and I'll try that on for you, that's 113-0512, and that one's got the Tanzanite diamonds that were not obviously factored into that price because that would be more. Here's what the Tahitian looks like, and then we have the white South Sea Pearl is the only one remaining, and that will be soon to go, and we are backed up on the lines. There you can see that one's of about an inch top to bottom there, and we'll try it on the neckline for you. So that's the Tahitian. That one's spoken for as well with Tanzanite and diamonds. Then we got the white South Sea Pearl last but not least there for you. And again, it's not a cultured pearl. Do you want the white? You've got it. All right, they're sold out, and yours is 1130510. Congratulations on those. Let's show you this really stunning kunzite. I know, we flashed it earlier. The pearl pendants are gone. If only we had 100 of those, that'd be a lot of fun, but we don't. One of a kind. That's what we do here. So again, always, always, always best to dial in early. People get tired of hearing me say it. I get tired of hearing myself say it, but then I get all the hate mail going, why did I miss out? Why didn't you tell me? Call early on everything. It's really important. My values will never steer you wrong. It's never a question. People say all the time, but I didn't want to call until I knew the price. You know me. You know what I'm going to do. You know I'm going to make everything super, super affordable. As affordable as humanly possible. You understand, we have the title. There's nobody in this world that does jewelry better in price tags than we do. Nobody. Like it's an easy, obviously, whether it works for your budget or not, that's an individual thing. You know, that's a personal matter. But obviously we know this, that when it comes to value, you're gonna get straight up the best value that anybody can do right here on this show. Nobody's gonna bring you value and fine jewelry like I do. Nobody. And I'm literally, as long as I can continue to bring you values, and boy, is it harder than ever to do so. And we're still doing it. And it makes the values even better than they've ever been. If you've shopped with me at all in the last nearly 3 decades, you've never seen values like what we're offering now in this time, this era of jewelry. Very difficult to do values like we're doing. So it's thrilling, but here we go with our kunzite. This one's gonna be 112.97, and a fancy cut that there is only one in the world like it. Not another one out there. Oh, you know what we'll do? We've got the pearl earrings coming up in the pinky mauve, so we'll do those next. We're going to bring out the pearl earrings because I know we have a lot of you who missed out, but we did not see anything like that yet. So I'm going to bring you 18 karat rose gold in those gigantic, they remind me of Mauve pearls. I love that look. So we're going to bring you those pearls next, but first this one's got to go. It's in the white gold. It's a huge discount today, never before seen at this price tag, and it's been a lot of money. It's been $7,999 because it is an 1830. It is a specialty cut. It is the only one even close. There's been nothing else like this at all in our collection because of the cutting. It's like you have 2 different cuts coming together. This is not a round brilliant. It is not a Portuguese. It's almost like a snowflake if you look at it. Very intricate, very detailed, extra faceting. And then you see, it looks, when you look straight on, it's like there's one facet pattern through the table facet, which is the center you're seeing there. And then if you look beyond that at almost the border, or what we call the crown facets technically, it's like it's a different cut with even more faceting. It's so cool. Those are big diamonds on the side, 29 points total in your fancy cuts. They're like a fancy, like almost a, they're 5-sided cuts, so we could call them pentagons. And they're almost like a trillion meets a half moon. If you'd like this one, new markdown and drop in the price. Very excited to have it for you, and we will blow it out right now for just an itty bitty teeny tiny little price tag. Like even half off is still $4,000, and there's nothing wrong with that, but at $39.99 is going to go. We'll take it even lower, and get ready, yellow diamond band coming up soon. That's the big premiere of the day. We've got that Tanzanite in the bridge that's still here somehow. That's an important one. We have pearl earrings coming up you've never seen before all these years. Never brought you pearl earrings like what are coming up, but this is not even $39.99. We're going lower than that. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Keep it in white gold. We'll size it for you. Look at how stunning that ring is. Nothing else like it. And yes, we have Afghan kunzite. Yes, we have beautiful cuts. Yes, we have some fancy cuts, but nothing that even is close to this specialty modified round. And it's not even 39 or 38 or 37. We keep on going and bring you the big value of a lifetime right now. And we'll do it for $34.99. First color on the kunzite, and it's magical. And it's taking one of the most extreme saturations and neons of color anyways, and just bringing it to life with that fancy cutting. This is stunning. And all you need to do, dial in quickly and grab it, $34.99. So we have got pearls, pink pearls. It's a beautiful button style earring. They have these fantastic backings, which are my new obsession. We have rose gold. They're even 18 karat. Let's show them to you. The truth is, it's kind of double what we just saw. The pendants were amazing. We all saw the value. That's why they sold out so quickly. For everybody who missed out On the pendants, promise me one thing, you'll dial in early on these pearls, because this is where you get a really stunning, still a pearl. This is more like those, what we call the coin pearls or the button pearls, and that's probably not gonna work. Look at this. It's a flatter backing, and then you've got this really pretty pinky purple mauve tone. Now these are going to be out of our freshwater collection. They are purple pink, and they're still stunning. There's still a really beautiful sheen to them, and they're more like you don't see the lavenders very often, but this is even a little bit stronger color than the lavenders. 113-0505 and 18 karat rose gold is how they're set. So it's a bezel setting, if you will, but it's going to be that, again, because it's an earring, we don't want it, a pearl would be very challenging in this size to wear as an earring, because they are 14 millimeters. And so the big challenge would be if you had one big pearl, whether it's even 8 or 9, 10 millimeters in size, and again, these are 14 each, in 18 karat rose gold. If you were doing a larger round pearl, what the challenge is there's just no way to support that with a backing. There's no way to, it's going to just droop and fall and sag, and we don't like that. Those are all words that as women, I don't think we are looking for. That's not what we want. We don't want drooping or sagging or falling or any of that. We want everything to be standing out to the world, to really look amazing. Now what you're getting here are these big, and I know you're waiting to see them on because they're really, that button style is amazing. Now they're still gonna have a backing that's gonna be 18 karat gold, but as we've been seeing lately, to make it a little bit easier to maneuver, this is silicone around your backing, so there's still a butterfly backing within, but it makes it a little easier to find, to grip, and hold on to, and of course they never lose their shape. So that's incredibly important as well. And it's a center post, and we have two pearls here that obviously should be, yeah, we've got them for, it's not bad. You know, we got a price tag here for $29.99, given the popularity of what we saw on that wheel. And here's how they measure. So we obviously are looking at millimeters, but if you're not as familiar with millimeter size, I'll just bring out the ruler next to them. That'll give you a much better idea. And then you can see here, and again, all these years here, been here almost a decade, never seen anything like this, really unique. And there you can see that they are over 1/2 of an inch. They're 5/8 of an inch diameter. I'll show you one on the ear as well. They have great finishing in the back of the earring to support that post properly. And then this is what they look like on. Oh me, oh my, that's so beautiful. Just really, that's an elegance story. That's really just class and sophistication and elegance when you have a larger pearl like that is. You can see there, I mean, really just beautifully, beautifully done, isn't it? So that's a really important style. And I love the color, just even in different lights, it looks a little bit differently. And when you have multiple colors like that, it just tends to kind of be a chameleon for everything in your wardrobe. We'll go back to the wheel close up and give you an amazing value, because yeah, $29.99 is a little steep for what we, especially coming off that blowout wheel of our pendants. So I want to make this a lot easier. And all those colors, again, you see, even with the pinks and purples being dominant, it's still got a little bit of that greenish sheen to it. So there's a little green sheen, which I think is so cool. That's what pearls should do. We want them to have that gorgeous luster. That's the luster story, right? We want them to be smooth and we want them to be round, but we also want them to have a nice luster to them. That's what these have. They're only in the rose gold, which is probably the only way to set them because it's the perfect match. It's just letting the pearls are the story. The pearls are the headline. So really having in the rose gold is what makes them, just kind of lets the gold disappear, blend into the pearl, be the perfect match. And here's what I'll do. We've got them for $29.99. I'm going to skip that price just because obviously there's a lot of you saying, but I missed out on the pendants. And I love the pendants for the value they were. And I really want to do something similar because here's a great alternative, and yet big, bold style in pearls that never, ever go out of style. There's never a moment where pearls aren't the moment. Because, and I'll tell you, there's so many people that would say back in the day, pearls are for grandma. Look at 20-year-olds, tastemakers, the most high style, most photographed women in the world. Again, last night I was in an event. I changed out of my show outfit because that's not what I wear in real life. And then I have show clothes, then I have real life clothes, and I changed out of that, and I was literally layering on pearls mixed with crosses and hearts, and there were like it was tons and tons and tons of pearls. And it was the statement. It was the statement of the event, and there were a lot of high style people there. And yet that was the statement. That was the look. Pearls are forever, and they can be edgy and cool. It just depends on what you're pairing them with. And there's always a place for pearls. And yet the beautiful color these are what make them so sophisticated and unique. They're not the white pearls that, yeah, we think of as the classic. Yes. Thank you. Our yellow diamond from earlier is gone. And what I'm going to do on these, because I think $29.99 is scaring people, I'm going to make it a lot more affordable here in the 18 karat. Remember, there's a lot of gold that goes into this earring because you're completely wrapping the edge of that 14 millimeter in gold, and it's 18 karat, which is high end. But we're going to make this even better than $2,000 or $1,000. And I know we got two of them here. The pendants were amazing under $1,000, but there was only one per $9 or $9.99. Going extra, extra, extra discounting here. And it's not going to be $9.99 or even $8.88. So now we've just topped the value on the pendants because you are getting all that enormous 18 karat gold and the big stones, but also you're getting a better value, and we're going to see if those can go out the door in a hurry here, because I know they can if we're really, really slick about this, and we are really just making things so affordable on a Saturday. Saturdays are for sales, and we've got it happening right now. But all you need to do is dial, because that will be, how about this, $777 for the pair, and that's it. So 777. Don't forget, we also have the Tanzanite that's here from earlier. There are a lot of pieces that got to go before we wrap up this hour here in about 6 minutes. So important to keep that in mind. On a big Saturday, we've got an incredible Tanzanite, but it's larger than my last 7 karat. We've got the yellow diamond band coming up shortly. We've got a really beautiful pair of aqua earrings. Any requests you have, we would love those. Don't think you have to sit back and just hope and wait that I'm going to bring you exactly what you're looking for. We can never show you the entire inventory in one show. So it's really important and vital, and we love your requests more than anything. So definitely get those in, because that's one of the many things that makes us so unique and special, is that we do interact and have that amazing opportunity to bring you on the fly, in the moment, whatever you'd like to see. So speaking of Moonstone, there is a Moonstone here that is new. We've got earrings and a ring. So we've got the ring there, and then we've got some new earrings. A beautiful sapphire gents ring is here. I do have one huge unheated yellow sapphire that I'm bringing out. And I guess our pinky purple pearls are here at $777. My goodness. Okay, so look at this. That's yellow sapphire. We had a yellow diamond in that mounting before. Now we're going to bring you the yellow sapphire in that mounting. Let me know on the pearls. Rose gold only as they stay. Don't think freshwater. Oh, I can't do. You can do freshwater. It's still a pearl. It's made by the mollusk. It just had a little bit of help. So again, it's still made and grows naturally in the mollusk. So that's really key. These are not faux pearls like there's so much of out there where, and again, even what I was wearing last night, it was literally layers and layers and layers. I was wearing faux. And yes, you got them. All right. Verifying on the pearls. Now let's do this. We've got the yellow sapphire. And by the way, who was shopping the yellow diamond with you, Allison? Oh, what a beautiful name. Julietta, thank you so much. Let's show you a beautiful ring in a yellow sapphire. Not a diamond, looks like a diamond, but it's not. It won't be the price tag, because when I had this mounting in a yellow diamond, it was a whole bunch of money. So I'm excited we can bring you 1130-292. This is our new, really beautiful carat 97 unheated pure yellow, and that's the yellow you want to get. Bright as sunshine, little bit of brightness to it, so it is kind of diamond-like there. 197, and it's unheated, so that's a really big ask to get in the sapphire world. 99% of sapphires are heated. Sapphires, rubies, the whole corundum family. It usually gets heat treatment right away. This is so outstanding. Plus, it's got a carat 79 in diamonds, so that's pretty important. Got a lot of diamond weight there, and then we will we'll do a quick recap of what's left from the show. We got 5 items here from the first hour, so we'll make sure those all go before we get into hour number 2 on a big, fabulous Saturday morning. It's really exciting to have you with us, especially with that yellow diamond band coming up, which is so remarkable. Maybe the best value we have in yellow diamonds. But here's what we're going to do on this one to make sure it goes. This one's also finished on the insides. You see the insides all really well done in all that 14 karat. You can choose to change the gold, so I will offer that just so it's perfect in every way. Look at the color and light ripple through that stone. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and we'll do a whole lot better than that $15,999 it's slated to go. Boy, that is pretty. Isn't that just, this is the classic but bigger. I mean, that's a classic ring. Double halo, diamonds down the sides. Sometimes it just has one halo. Maybe it has 2, but nothing on the sides of the band. This one's really deluxe in that it's bringing you so much beauty. And you know what? Better than even $49.99. There goes $10,000 flying off the price tag. And now we get to make it even better and more affordable than that. Here it is up close, not even $49.99. We'll blow it out. One only in just 3 minutes until hour number 2 kicks off, and we will play all afternoon long. But I'm going to make this really affordable. Send it out right now. We'll do it for $3,999 only. $39.99. That is a one only right there, and you get the freedom to change the gold color as well. Get it exactly how you'd like to have it at home for your collection, and one that you're going to be very proud of. Very, very proud to own. So that is here at $39.99 only. Not going to be long for this world. I did bring out my Paraiba. I call it my Paraiba because there's a very significant number in my life that for a lot of different reasons, but it's 223. It's my most important day of my year. It is my favorite number. It's the channel I've been on DirecTV, if that's how you watch. You know that. I've been on DirecTV since I started in the business, and so at least nationwide. So yeah, it's just it's a special number in a lot of different respects and a lot of different ways, and I don't even talk about all of them, but that is really a cool ring because that happens to be a 223 in the center stone, and it has 2 carats 23 in diamonds, kid you not. So I've always felt a little kinship to that ring. And it is an incredible markdown today. That's a Paraiba, of course, incredible diamonds. That is one of our best. So if you are looking to go all out on the Paraiba front, we've got a good one for you to choose from today. Let me do a quick recap since we have 90 seconds left till our top of the hour. Here's what we had, some of which have been requests, which requesters don't usually take their items that they request. That's totally fine. We just bring out what we have and what we can do, and they don't always work. But I'll tell you that aqua is still here. So if you'd like to get that one, you may. And if you were being polite and saying, you know what, it was in my request, I'll let the requester get it. I think that's going to be available for you. Then we also had this pendant in platinum with the diamonds, and don't worry, I'll zoom back. I just want to set up all 5 of my pieces here to recap. And then there was also a really unusual round fawn. This one's going to need my assistance here, but I also have this really important round fawn that's a 1/2 carat if you missed that earlier today. So Tanzanite on the left, aqua on the right, fawn diamond in the front right, and then the sapphire, and then I also have this really pretty pendant. So this is a look at what we have seen today that is still available, and that's a lot of beautiful juicy color up there. Any questions you might have on any one of those 5 pieces, including the 2 trillions together. Those are 2 white diamond trillions stacked together. Oh, and I've got my kunzite here as well. So let's top it off with that fancy cut kunzite and show you that one as well. So that's a little recap. And I know maybe we're all looking for affordable today. You've got some up there. We've got the $14.99 fawn. We've got this pendant for only $9.99 in diamonds and platinum. You've got an assortment of aqua, tanzanite, yellow sapphire, and kunzite the rest of the way. And here it is. That's the white diamond piece. That one's $9.99. Then, of course, we have the $14.99 here. That's the fawn, the round fawn. Got that early. Then we've got the aqua. This was really an amazing price tag, down to $39.99 on the aqua. And then we also had the $39.99 price tag on the sapphire. And the kunzite was less. It was $34.99, and that's going to be same price over here for the tansy. So $34.99 on the left side. The other 2 here, yellow sapphire and aqua, are $39.99 a piece, and then the fawn diamond in the front is going to be only $14.99. So you've got some options there, plenty of affordability, and that's what we have available from hour number 1. Okay, so here we are at the top of the hour. Glad you're with us today, and again, lots and lots to show you. Big yellow diamond band. We're going to do that at the bottom of this hour. It's just about 29 minutes away, and it's our gorgeous yellow diamond 7-stone band, new today, new. Very excited about that. And then we have a yellow, beautiful blue sapphire for the guys, another big aqua. I'm going to start the hour with something very, very cool, because I'll welcome you in a moment, but I just want to set these up so you can get a little bit of a heads up on what we're going to do. So aqua fawn, there's the yellow sapphire, here's the kunzite, here's the tanzanite, and we're going to show you instead, I've got really fun, brand new designer rings coming up that are all in platinum and all bigger diamonds and really illusion setting styles on a couple, and then this really nice wide band that has this wraparound design of triple pave. There they are. So this is how we start the hour, with something really fresh and new. And welcome in. If you are just joining us today, glad you're with us. Happy springtime. It's the first Saturday of spring. It just turned spring on the 20th, so that was yesterday. So we're glad you're with us. Spring has sprung. We've got brand new jewelry for you to celebrate and welcome in the new season here, and thrilled you're with me. As always, my name is Lauren Blair. I'm the host here at TVON. I'm glad you're with us, and we are celebrating with big Saturday savings on every single piece that you purchase. A lot of brand new, like what's coming up next on this wheel, 3 incredible one-of-a-kinds. And yes, our new yellow diamond band is coming up at the bottom bottom of this hour. It's 28 minutes from right now. So if you need to run out or need to go get something real quick or go just like have a snack or go get a drink or whatever it is, go do that now and then be here at the bottom of the hour, because at 11:30 Pacific, which is in 28 minutes, we're going to bring the yellow diamond 7-stone band that is so exciting. But now we've got all white diamond bands. These are really the classics. This is how we live our life in jewelry every day. I doubt there's anybody out there that goes a day of their life without wearing a diamond of some kind, a diamond ring of some kind on your hand. And that's great for, sometimes it's the left-hand ring finger. Maybe it's going to be a band that you love. Maybe it's just your simple thumb ring. This is a way to upgrade the band styles we wear all the time. It's like an upgraded classic. They're unique, they're specialty. Take a look at them, and they're all done in platinum, by the way. So that's really important, and they're all one of a kind. So we got carat weights that are all over a carat as well, or either at a carat or over a carat. So that's where we're going to break them down now. Get on those phone lines quickly, because you know that these are really new, and we love some new. It's the new that doesn't stick around. And I know that we always have to show you the way the baguettes look, because looking at them straight on is not always going to show them off the best way possible. But that's going to be your series of baguettes and rounds together. Then we have the bypass style with all rounds, 2 incredibly large ones. Then this is the band ring that has the triple row of pave that wraps over the solid platinum band. So there's a lot happening here in the way of platinum, no doubt. If you go here in the center, it's 1 carat. If you opt to go for the bypass style on the right side of your screen, that's 103. And so is the other side, 103, 103, 1 carat. So that's how they break down total. And of course, platinum setting styles. Now, they're the ones you live in. They're the ones you don't have to ever be without or don't ever have to leave at home. You live in those, you wear them every day, you enjoy them for what they are, but now we're going to enjoy them for the price tag, because that's really what keeps this so exciting, is that the price tags are second to none. Best ever price tags. Love what we're going to do here. Bring them on out at a better price than even that $39.99 they should be. And that's hugely important. And I know we're all used to spoiling you to pieces with values. We do it all the time. It's where, again, as I don't care what, you all are a very smart audience. And hopefully I'll keep you educated as to what's happening always in the trade, because that's what I've dedicated my entire professional career to this business. I've pretty much dedicated a lot of my personal life to this business for the last 25, 26 years. And yet, it is my duty to make sure that you're up to date with what's going on in the jewelry world, because we can't all be experts in everything. It's the same reason why when you need legal advice, you go to a lawyer. You know, somebody who's a real, true, honest to goodness, well-versed lawyer. When you need medical advice, you go to a doctor. You really, this is important. We can't be experts in everything. Hopefully, I can be that expert in fine jewelry for you without having to go, because listen, there's not a lot of options in fine jewelry anymore out there. Stores have closed, brick and mortars no longer. The ones that are fine, you know, high-end designer jewelry stores, those get very, very pricey. You and I might want a little bit better value than just going in and dropping $300,000 just like that on a ring. So again, what we can do is give you the luxury of shopping from home, keep you educated on what's happening in the jewelry world, and really give you those values. But on designer platinum like this, definitely, I think we're looking at a value. But isn't it true that we demand so much more here? I demand it of myself, of this company, and it's all for you guys. So it's really important that we make sure everybody is aware. Prices have gone tremendously high, and yet we're not moving a needle except for, oh yeah, backwards. Much lower than we should ever go. We're going to take them lower than 39 and 29. The only caveat is always this: we've got 1. That's the big difference here. I would love to have 5,000 of them. I don't. I don't have 100. I don't have 5. I have 1 of each. And you've got a favorite, no doubt. So whichever one you like with a carat or more in diamonds, gotta let us know now which one it is that you're thinking about, because they will not last, and they're not even $29.99 or $19.99. There's $1,000 saved off the should-be, would-be brand new price today, and instead taking them much lower, where they don't even have to be $19.99. This is your chance. Go ahead and, oh, and Janae, there's much more to it, but we'll get into that. That's a whole chapter of the book. So yes, 223 is more than just about the channel, but that's all I like to talk about on the air, because I'm very private. I'm just a private person. So yeah, I keep things very private, always have, but yes, there's more to it. But all will be revealed in the book. But here we go on the band rings. So yes, it's going to be 1 carat in the middle or 103 on the left or right, all in solid platinum. And let's give you a very, very, very special price tag, better than 19 or 18, 17 or 16, even $15.99. I'll blow them out right now for $14.99 a ring. And platinum is so dense, it's so heavy, you're gonna really enjoy that. And look at this one, for example. I'll just try this first one on the hand here. This is the 1 carat, total weight, all baguettes and rounds. Isn't that gorgeous? It looks like you have, first of all, either an emerald cut in the middle or an oval. But isn't that the fun of putting the rounds and the baguettes together? It's looking like 2 different stones and one bigger stone in the middle and then all the rounds on the sides. So yes, left side, they're liking the left side there. Me too. It's a really good way to get a whole lot of diamonds. That's platinum in a carat 03. Here's what it looks like on the hand. There you go. So that's I knew that would be popular because we never see bands like this where it's really, first of all, very wide, very heavy platinum. Then you've got, that's a triple row pave that goes from side to side. And it kind of does this crisscross, but without being really wide. Because, you know, sometimes if it's a wide open X design, they get a little bit uncomfortable to wear because they go too wide across the hand. Do you like that one? You know what? There is, what they do with the platinum is they still have that concave style on the inside. Very comfortable. It's not that wide where you're going to be uncomfortable without an actual undergallery. They don't do a lot of platinum in the undergalleries in the platinum. So here's what they look like. Again, choose your favorite if you like them at $14.99. This one is gone, and that's 1130403. And then we've got the 1 carat option here that is on your left, and then the 1 carat 03 here, which is all round brilliance on the right, which is a bypass. All bigger diamonds there. I mean, obviously the 2 big ones in the middle are probably about 20 or 25, 20 points probably a piece, and then the rest are accent. So 15 or 20 maybe. So that's a really exciting piece. And no problem, Amy, I thought that was probably too large for what you were looking for. Amy, if you are, again, if you are amenable to a 3-stone ring, we have a pear shape that's on the affordable side in a 3-stone ring. So that's what we have in a pear shape aqua. I'd be happy to bring it out, Amy, if you're interested. And yeah, and thank you. So our aqua is still available. And then of course, oh, Janae, yep, there is. There's a lot. It's just, you know how you ever have those numbers just line up in your life, and it's like my first pet ever. My first pet, her name was Poochie. I had wanted a pet for a long time and couldn't have one until I was 26 years old, just because of, you know, jobs and travel and living and all that kind of stuff. So I got my first pet and adopted my first pet and rescued a baby doll in 2006. And her birthday was also 223. So yes, it was wild. And that was several years after I'd already been on channel 223. And then my first baby, she was born on 223. And I've carried that date through, as anything significant in life has pretty much been centered around that day. And who knows, maybe on Wednesday the 1st, I might have to tell you a little bit more. I may have to reveal, I'm not a big, like I said, I'm a private person. I happen to be a private person who's in a very public business, but I will say that I may have to share a little bit more about 223 maybe on Wednesday, April 1st. I may have to. So yeah, again, Wednesday, April 1st, if you haven't heard, something special is happening. We're going to do something we've never done before. So it's going to be an important night. It is a Wednesday night, 5 to 8, and it's going to be an important night to be with us. So again, and I think I'll probably have to share a little bit more than I've been willing to share with everybody personally up to this point. So, you know, we'll just have you tune in on April 1st for that. It's a Wednesday night. Something very special happening, and you'll really like the jewelry too, so promise you that. But let's take a look at our 2 rings, our bands that are left here at $14.99, and then we will move right along. And we've got a very special yellow diamond in 20 minutes. I have a Moonstone. Speaking of pets, I've had 3 incredible Chihuahuas in my life. They've all moved on and they've all passed over the Rainbow Bridge, sadly, at this point, and I miss them terribly. But Tony pointed this out to me. This is our next item. Tony saw this. I don't know about you guys, but this is technically a photograph of a stud earring. And to me, it looks like 2 little gangster Chihuahuas with hoodies on. But, and Tony saw it first, and he was like, don't those look like dogs? I'm like, they look like my dogs. Anyway, so I take it as they came to visit me today. But what are they? I wish they looked like that in real life, but they're this stud earring. So how that turned into that, like I said, I think it's a sign from heaven, but that's just me, and that's how I think. But we have some gorgeous stud earrings here for you that are Moonstones. It's 113615. Take a look at these. They're gorgeous Moonstone earrings. Seriously, how did that turn into that photo? And I might have to, just so everyone at TVON knows, I'm going to probably cut that out, and I'm probably going to keep that somewhere like in my wallet, because that looks like literally my 2 Chihuahuas faces there, which is weird because I also have, there's some wood grain in my house that looks like one of their faces. But anyway, yes, go ahead, Jason. The baguette one, that's a really cool one. And that's item number 1130418. So the baguettes are also gone. So only the bypass rounds are available from that last wheel. And then here we are with our Moonstone studs. I mean, doesn't that look crazy? Is it just me? I don't know. But Tony saw it too, so it's not just me and my craziness. But here are the private collection Moonstones. So maybe they're a little extra blessed. And they always feel heavenly. These Moonstones, I think that's apropos, because they always feel, well, I was just talking about okay, now I'm getting freaked out. I was just talking about the Rainbow Bridge and now the Rainbow Moonstone. And oh my gosh, oh, what's happening? So yeah, it's a really significant moment here. But here we are with some great stones, bezel set. It's a 60-point oval carat weight all together. Now these are always going to look bigger than they weigh, so make sure you wait and see what they look like on. And then they have the bezel setting with the yellow gold, and this is just yellow gold only. That's it, straightforward. Yellow gold Moonstones, great for second or first piercings. I'm going to try to refocus these because it looks like, you know how it goes. After an hour or so, you got to refocus. There we go. That's better. So yeah, looked like we had Vaseline on the lens. It was the Barbara Walters feature for a minute there. Remember her, Baba Wawa? She always had, yeah, and there were other stars that used to do it. Before they had a lot of filters on cameras, what they would do is they would just rub a little Vaseline on a camera lens back in the day, you know, like in the old movies and stuff to give a soft focus. Yeah, you know, we just use Instagram filters now, but you know, same thing, same effect. Yeah, the things we had to do way back in the olden days, but here we are at 60 points. Now we just need to figure out, Tony, can you slap some Vaseline on that camera lens? Because, you know, I got a birthday looming, so we might need to put some Vaseline on that lens up there, yeah, to help, because I'm filler free, and so yeah, it's getting to that point where it's like, yeah, you got to do something about that, girl. But here we are with our 60 points in the Moonstones. I know, I got people who are in their 20s, they're like, you haven't had fillers? No. Am I supposed to? Is that what we're supposed to do? Oh yeah, I guess so. Anyway, take a look at what we've got here, 60 points. And what we're gonna do is bring you these private collection Moonstones very affordably. I wanna blow them out. I love this as a gift idea because I don't get to say that very often when we have Easter coming up, and I do Easter gifts. I don't know about anyone else, but I do I don't just do chocolate bunnies. Like I'm not into like just the marshmallow gifts. I like to do a little Easter basket, and usually they have jewelry items in them. So I'm really like thinking this is perfect with the pastels, and maybe it's that, maybe you surprise somebody and inside the plastic egg, instead of a $5 bill, maybe it's a pair of stud earrings, or maybe you do a $100 bill and instead you want to get the grands, like something really special that still feels like Easter and still something they can wear and enjoy, and they're timeless. I think they could go for the younger gals who have their ears pierced, as well as some of us more mature gals out there as well. So it really is, again, just a wonderful giftable at less than $1,000, and we're going to go even lower than that so you can get as many as you need, because I actually have a few pairs to go around, which is always a blessing. So nice to see. And again, I think they may be a little extra blessed here. So, you know, I think that you're going to enjoy them a lot. And get a pair for yourself, and get for whoever you know that loves fine jewelry, and you know how rare these Moonstones are. We haven't seen too many of the Rainbow Moonstones stick around, and they're meant to be a stud that can be worn piercing in the primary piercing or beyond. So you can wear them just about anywhere. This is what they look like from a distance, and they're still just glowing. And every time you wear them, they're going to appear a little bit differently because of the multicolored effect they have. Are you ready for under 1,000? 1/4 of an inch top to bottom. Center post and butterfly backing. Here's what they look like on. Oh, how pretty are those? Look at that. Stunning, stunning. They're glowing even more because I'm in a little darker light. So you see how they're really, now they look like Paraíba. Then they look like Tanzanite. Then they look like rubies. Then they look like pink sapphires. They are so cool. Let's go back up close and blow them out here for you. Make them a lot easier than even $499, and there they are sitting in a different direction, and then they fall. But again, all you need to do is pick up as many as you like, gifting idea. Those could be inside of an Easter egg. Those could be a graduation gift. Those could be for those springtime birthdays. It is so important. Get a couple pairs if you can, because they're not even $499, and they're set in 14 karat solid yellow. No choices to make except how many pairs would you like to have? And we're gonna make it so easy here. They're not even $499. Come on in. This is a beautiful, beautiful Moonstone. And we have had mostly in Moonstones so far. Up until this point, we've had what? It's been mostly drop earrings, and they tend to be $4,000 or $5,000. So it's really exciting to see something that is done in a look like this that is everybody wearable, Could be casual. This isn't like, let's save them for a special occasion. I think a lot of times fine jewelry is, oh, well, like now I got to figure out something to do. So I have a place to wear my special jewelry. These are every single day. They still have a diamond-like kind of look because they're faceted. Most moonstones are cabochon cut. These are faceted to be alive with the color that you see. And we're going even lower than $4.99. Get a couple of pairs. You'll be glad you have them. Even if you're one of those you like to stock up and have a little gift closet or a little bit of a stash, if you will, of giftable ideas for everybody who loves great jewelry. There it is, and nobody would ever believe that you got something like this in solid gold, in this era of gold, for $399 a pair, and get as many as you want, because there are a couple, but they are not unlimited. So let me know how many you'd like. We've got 60 seconds with those, and then we're gonna have to move along and get into, very soon, the yellow diamond band that is coming up. We will have a blast with that one. It's very exciting. So make sure you're with us to see that. And that is a beauty, isn't it? It's beautiful. $399 for the pair. Take advantage. Okay, you guys ready? Coming up, we've got a very, very, very special ring on the way. Nobody's going to take are we all just too freaked out by the moonstones, all the significance and the symbolism, and they're beautiful, and they're $399. Love that. Okay, so we're going to get into, I have one moonstone ring, a yellow diamond band. That's the big story. Ammolite's here. I never see Ammolite anymore. I have Ammolite, one Ammolite in a ring that is about $3,000 to make, and we're going to have to sell it out under cost because it's a really beautiful floral. We also have a huge aqua. I've got a big one. We need requests. We've got like 2 hours left, and we have got all kinds of great pieces in our inventory, but what would you like to see? That's going to be the question. So $399, that is it for those earrings, and what a hit. Let's also show you they're calling it paparasha. I think it's more of a pink personally, so I'm going to be a little bit, strict on this as I am. I think that's a pink sapphire. Yeah, I don't see any orange at all, but it's a really gorgeous hot pink. And hot pinks get as rare and as pricey as paparashas do. So we've got something very exciting for you there, okay? Last chance, last call, $399. Let's move on. We are so glad to have you with us here today. Let's talk about what's next on the way. It's our pink sapphire. I'm going to correct it because I don't see any orange to it, but it's hot, hot pink. Yes, it looks like our roses there. We have the roses for spring. And now it just feels like an extra, extra special show. And I knew it would be a good one on this Saturday, but now extra special. And look at that hot pink. Yeah, that's a pure pink there. It's 1130695. Keep calling the Moonstones. They'll be here throughout the day. And here's 695 in platinum. It's a 59-point pink sapphire. It's a 58-point diamond weight around it. And we've got one. So let's make this nice and affordable for you as we are welcoming requests, getting ready for our top of the hour, the show special of the day, which is the yellow diamond band. You're going to love it. And then we have the big diamond weight here, and what a show we have, and your requests are welcome. Please get those in. I would love nothing more to make this day even more, and what makes it really significant to me is when we can get you something you love, and we can give you a great price tag on it. That's what makes me happy every day, that I get to be with you, and we get to really get you some wow factors in jewelry pricing. So that's really the goal. That's the idea. That's the mission statement, and I choose to accept it every single day. So here's what we have on our really special, again, pinky sapphire. It's bright hot pink. I mean, it honestly makes our roses there, which are just computer-generated graphics, looks a little bit pastel. These are bright and stunning and wild how affordable this one is. In pink sapphires, when they're saturated like this, when it's a hot pink neon, $9,000 a carat. I've been using that price per carat for 25 years plus. It is obsolete at this point, but if we can be conservative and still get you a great value based on $9,000 carat pricing, I think we've done our job. And now we get you the big value that's going to make it even more worthwhile than even, because $39.99 makes sense and all, but we're going to go a lot lower for you. Just one. The pendants are always quick to go. We love the pendants. You know how wearable they are. We haven't seen a lot of pendants with pink sapphires up until this point. So let's make it really simple and easy here. And you're going to I'll get you a look at it here from a distance on the neckline, all of the above. I do it with every piece. We always try them on. And that's because you need to see what it's going to look like, so you know, because otherwise you might not know how to gauge it. I mean, everything's different, so let's just get you the exact. That way you know what to expect before it even arrives. Best way to shop, 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. Here's what it looks like on the neckline. And now we've just got to send it on out of here. Send it out for next to nothing. How about less than $2,000, already 50% off, and continuing to go lower than that. Let's take a look at it close up and get you one big time value. Pink sapphire lovers, you know how seldom they're here. They're very scarce. they're scant, really, is what I would consider them. That's a more appropriate word on the pink sapphires. And let's blow it out for $1,599 on the hottest pink we have. Ring, pendant, earring, or anything else. That's the hottest pink level we've got. And I know we're getting excited. Yellow diamond band. The ultimate yellow diamond ring. The ultimate. I said it. I mean it. It's the ultimate yellow diamond band coming up. And you could, oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. Look at this. Look, I'm going to try to just restrain myself and only wear one here for a minute, but wow. Stackable, yes. Yellow diamonds side to side. This, if you haven't heard, is coming up in 8 minutes. Very excited about it. And a stackable, you could wear it next to something else. You could wear it on its own. Could be pinky, could be thumb ring, anywhere you want to wear it. The sparkle is off the charts. That's coming up at the bottom of the hour. It's in 8 minutes from right now. We will get that yellow diamond band. It's what we're so excited about. Plus, we have a Tanzanite, an 1130 that I'm going to try to break all kinds of records with in this show today. In 11 karat 30 oval when we are running out of blue wings and quickly. So it is going to be an important day to get your blue wing block D in a massive band of gold because it's supporting an 11 karat. This Tanzanite is so everything and more. And it's finished on the inside, so it's even comfy. Look at that Tanzanite that's coming up. That is one of the big and bold, but still wearable, because if it's a bigger stone set up really high and way off the hand, you may not be inclined to wear it all the time. This one, big and bold, but still very wearable. Look at all that gold. It's like a mountain of gold that you have there in that ring. So that's coming up as well. That'll be our top of the hour. So we've got the bottom of the hour, the top of the hour covered. You know what to expect then. Requests really should fill in hopefully the rest of the show. I would love that. And then we've got some Moonstone in a ring. I know the earrings were a hit. We've got a ring coming up as well. And anything else you're looking for. Ammolite. We never see this stone anymore. Out of them completely. We had a quick little collection. Were you taking Moonstone earrings there, Allison, as well? Love it. Thank you so much. Who was shopping? Maria, thank you very much. Take a look at what we have next. This is Ammolite. And if you're not familiar, because it's been a long time since we've seen it, it's in a heavier floral mounting, first of all. So this is a mounting we have discontinued because it's too much gold. And we're going to go ahead and offer it one last time at a blowout. And this was made a long time ago. It's been sitting in a vault because there's been no Ammolite. So many of you have been requesting it of late or wondering, I wonder if TVON has a better quality than what I see elsewhere, because a lot of times it's just kind of a brownish color. It is, after all, it's fossils. It's basically a fossilized shell from a sea creature that roamed the earth in the prehistoric dinosaur days. And that sounds like kid stuff, but it really is true. It's an Ammonite that was actually around. This is a prehistoric creature that actually, its shell has been found in Alberta, Canada. And basically what we've done is it became an official gemstone in 1981. So it's almost as old as I am. But it's also really one of those really pretty pieces, because what we do is kind of magnify the color. We put a layer of clear crystal quartz, which is also a natural gem, over it so that it keeps it kind of protected, because, you know, if you were, billions of years old, as this stone is, because it was, again, an official gemstone in 1981, that's when it became like gemstone status. But it's really important that you understand it goes back longer than really any other gem outside of, really, we're talking about prehistoric fossil here. So it's still, in a way, could be considered, it's like a former organic gem. But it's really cool. My favorite part about it is let's talk about the here and the now. It's nice to know about the past and the history of a stone, but what does it mean to you when you wear it? And I think the big headline here is that it looks like opal, but better, because the truth is I can bring you great opals all day, but they rarely have that much color to them. And you have to go to Lightning Ridge Australian material, and then you have to get a really fine material, and then suddenly they get 10,000, 20,000 a carat. This is where it's a great alternative to opal if you don't have unlimited funds to spend on an Australian Lightning Ridge, or if you want to have and enjoy one more than just walking past one in a museum. This is how you get those primary colors of red and green and blue. I always call it the land meets the sea meets the sun, because I think about, we're out on the coast here, we're in Southern California, born and raised here. You think about all the ocean, and if you spend a lot of time at the ocean or at the beach or the shore, you know that you imagine like those green grassy cliffs, and then you see the blue water of the ocean, and then at sunset, just the magic that happens at that moment of the day. And there's just a peace, and you feel like here you are on the edge of the world, and you just see all that beauty of Mother Nature for a fleeting moment when you've got the sun setting, and there's that really piercing moment where it's bright orangey, yellow, red, pink, kind of feels like all the colors are just bursting at the same time. That's what this stone reminds me of, and it's so rare. So it's got this great history beyond it, but it's so much fun to wear, and it's well protected with that layer of clear crystal quartz also. So it's just really, again, a beautiful piece, and yet we've done a little nature-inspired designer floral here to go with it to make it interesting. Now it's 112-8183, and it's this burst of a floral, kind of an avant-garde floral. It feels to me like a ginkgo leaf, actually, which one of my favorite designers in the entire world for jewelry. Well, she's a designer that's known for her wrap dress, and then she got together with H. Stern one day, and she did a collection of like 10 pieces. And I'll tell you right now, I just found one bracelet that's just gold. And it just came up on a secondary market, and guess what? It's like $300,000 because it's 99 grams of 18 karat gold. There's not a gem in it, but there's some, you know, she did one part of that collection was a ginkgo, and it was really a special look. And yet this is gonna be that look in ring as far as the designer style with the diamonds there. And you've got the beautiful cutout detailing to the pave. That's gonna be our 110 Ammolite with 41 points in diamonds. You can have any gold you want, but I will do something wild. I would like for everybody to be able to try something in Ammolite if you're digging it, if you're feeling it. Yes. Hot pink pendant again? Sure, up close. I got it right here. I can do that for you. And you see right here the rainbow colors, reddish orange, greenish, and then of course there's blue. But when you see it move up close, you're going to notice where the colors meet. There's going to be a little bit of gold and yellow. A little, see the golden coming through there, right where the red meets the green. We've got a beautiful opportunity for you. I'll size the ring, of course. We're sizing it and shipping it for free, but we're going to take it on down and make this what formerly was this was made a long time ago. It was $39.99 back when it was made. That was some time ago. Now we've gone all these months and months without seeing any in any form. This is our only one here. Here you go, Allison. That's for your caller. That's the hot pink sapphire pendant for $15.99. Again, they're calling it pod. It's not. It's hot pink. It's a $15.99 deal in platinum. Stays in platinum. Great piece of jewelry there. And let's make this Ammolite as rare and special as it could be. And again, something that was fossilized shell from an ammonite. How cool is that? The history, I love gems. That's what I think that it probably is one of the things I love best about jewelry is that there's a story behind it. Yeah, it's pretty. You're not gonna wear it if it's not pretty. It's adornment, it's accessories to your everyday, what you wear, your personality, your style. But when a stone has a history behind it, and when we have thoughtfully crafted jewelry to really reinforce that history, give you something unique to go with the history of the stone and the significance of the stone, I just love the way it all comes together. And we're going to make this better than $39.99. I'm going to blow it out right now. We're just going to do something wild here. And if you can call quickly, you're going to be getting the benefit of having this really, really special piece at your home. And remember, we have a money-back guarantee. So even if you don't know this mounting, haven't tried this mounting, worried about it being too big, don't be. It's a really special piece, and we're going to blow it out for $999. Again, I'm so inclined to make the really, really rare, really, really affordable so that there's no excuse not to try it. That's really what I'm going for here. I want there to be no excuse. And I can't bring anything in rings for $999 in 2026. Not in gold, in platinum sometimes, but not in gold. And that's the crazy part. This is a very, very expensive luxury mounting covered in pave diamonds, and it's in any gold you want. I would love to see it in yellow, by the way. I think that'd add richness, and we know how yellow gold is so popular right now. So yes, get it in yellow, get it in rose, whatever you think is gonna look best with those primary segments of color that you get out of your Ammolite. And it is just fantastic, and what a price tag. And I was just feeling like we needed something affordable, so I opted to make this one affordable. And yet it probably is the least affordable idea of the day here. And we've got yellow diamonds coming up. They are coming up as soon as we get through. I know we've got some people waiting on hold here, requests coming in. People are shopping pieces from earlier in the show. We still got Moonstone earrings going. Did you get the pink sapphire pendant? Congratulations. Pink sapphire pendant is spoken for as well. And then soon it will be the Ammolite. And again, not a lot to recap here, but always make those requests and ask about pieces you're still thinking about from earlier. But what a value. That is not a $9.99 ring. Just because I made it a $9.99 ring does not mean it is a $9.99 ring. Jason, what are you taking over there? thinking about it. I would love to see this in yellow. I wish it was in yellow, honestly. I mean, I like the white gold and all, but it makes the diamonds look great. But you know what? Yellow gold, yellow gold, yellow gold. I'm going to say if you're thinking about it, get yellow gold. And I think you're going to be very impressed with how it's going to look in the yellow gold. I just wish it was right now. But, you know, I don't get my choice on everything. You know, nothing's perfect. So here it is, $9.99. Let me know if that's something you would like to have. But again, I'm going to give it 60 seconds because we are ready for our midpoint of the show, top of the show. This is it's the main event of the day. There's no doubt about it. It is the coolest piece we have and a very significant value coming your way in a yellow diamond band. Cannot wait. When I tell you excitement level on this ring, it's through the roof. I am so thrilled that we have this for you. It's special, and it is going to be a lot of fun. So get ready. We've never had it before. So I know there have been yellow diamond bands plenty of times, but not this yellow diamond band. I think it's the best one we've done. I really do. And what do I know? I'm just here presenting all these items, but it's a strong quality. So you're going to love it. But here we are. Last call, 20 seconds on the Ammolite. And then we're going to get to our yellow diamond band. And we're about to wrap up our week here. We got an hour and a half today. We got 3 hours tomorrow morning. And then we don't see you till Wednesday night. Now, Wednesday night's a special night. Wednesday night, I know we talk about April 1st, and that's going to be a lot of fun. But the 25th, which is this coming Wednesday, which sounds like eons away, I realize, in TV world. But it's Wednesday night, the 25th. And you know why you want to be here? I've already told you, every single Wednesday night for all of spring, we're going to have a big debut every Wednesday night. It's called What's New Wednesday. And there happens to be a collection coming up this Wednesday night, the 25th. It's going to be Red Beryl, AKA Big Spite. We're going to bring you Red Beryl. We've only had a couple ever. We're going to bring you an entire collection. It's going to last about 10 minutes. So it's going to be happening Wednesday night. So for the thousands of you that have been asking me for years for Red Beryl here, and you know it's Red Beryl at TVON pricing. So before you say, I've seen Red Beryl, thank you very much. It's one of the rare stones in the world. I can't afford it. You may want to join me to see what TVON is going to do on Red Beryl on Wednesday night. So just FYI, please write yourself a note, a reminder, put it in the calendar, put it on the agenda. You want to be here for that. All right, no Ammolite, that's fine. Let's move on. Here it is. So excited about this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is when you know it's good. It sits up. That ring's not even sitting on the wheel here. The back of the ring is standing up because all of the weight of those 7 major stones is keeping the back of the ring upright. Look at that. There's an actual gap behind it. So I'm going to show you another. That's why I want to show you, number one, the consistency of these yellow diamonds, but also I want to see if that'll sit. No, even with, there we go. Look at the angles there. These rings are, I tell you, I feel like $1 million when I have this ring on my hand. I feel like $1 million. And you pair it up with anything. Welcome in to the midpoint of our show. It's Saturday, we're live. We're from Los Angeles, California. That's where we broadcast. It's our headquarters here. We make our jewelry here. We broadcast here. We're very excited to have you all with us today. Today is a very special day. It's a Saturday. My name is Lauren Blair. I'm so proud of this ring. I have been telling you a little bit about it all week long since I saw you Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night. I've been telling you little hints about it just to be ready to see it because it is so limited. And we're really proud that now is the moment we get to show it. And it's the ultimate upgrade band ring because obviously there's 1,000,001 diamond bands out there. At this point, everywhere else outside, a lot of lab grown. Here we're bringing you something very, very special in a huge upgrade, not just natural from the earth diamonds, but natural from the earth in fancy colors. This color happens to be yellow side to side. Beautiful, bright, vibrant ovals. It is item number 113064. It is limited. There are some specials of shows that I can have 50, 100, 200. Historically, big bestsellers have had hundreds of quantity. That typically is white diamonds. Here is a little bit different story. We have yellow diamonds. Each band has 216 as a minimum carat weight in your 7-stone style, and that's what really propels this up to the next level. Most of the diamond bands I've ever had here historically, white diamonds, yellow diamonds, or any other, are usually going to be 5 stones. This is the 7-stone style, and still huge. And you know there's that trick with what cut do I always tell you looks bigger, and therefore, in my mind, better than every other cut out there? It's the oval. That's what you have consistently from one side to the next. So it doesn't matter if you wear a smaller size or a larger ring size. Even if you wear a larger ring size, let's say a size 8, a size 9, a size 10, a size 12, whatever it is. If you wear those sizes as well, this will still be a band that goes side to side. That's the beauty of having the 7-stone style, because I think there's a different look when you see a little bit of gold on the sides. As much as we love our gold, it looks a little bit cheaper when you have gold exposed on the sides of where your diamonds are. A band, I think the ultimate luxury in a band is an eternity band. Now, I won't wear one. I own one. I refuse to wear it. It's just too uncomfortable. As I spend most of my days gripping a steering wheel, I spend a good 4 or 5 hours in the car every day. That's a long time. That's a big segment of the day. I'm holding a steering wheel. I'm holding a pen and writing. I'm holding tweezers and showing you jewelry. You can't put your hand together in a grip or a fist if you've got an eternity band on, not without being uncomfortable doing it. So I refuse. And yet that's the ultimate kind of band ring. So how do you get that look without having any discomfort? Because you know as well as I do, we are women. We don't need any more discomfort in our lives. We got to go through a lot as women. So we don't need any discomfort, right? I mean, heck, I'm wearing a corset today on a Saturday morning. So you know what? We go through a lot. We wear the heels, we wear the shapewear, we wear the frilly fun things that make us, it's great, it's feminine, it's wonderful, but we don't need our jewelry to be uncomfortable, because you know as well as I, you're never gonna wear it. And so put those eternity bands to the side, or just get something that gives you the ultimate look, the ultimate power ring, in the ultimate diamonds, yellow diamonds, natural yellows, and come on in, because we're gonna make it affordable. I know we're getting into big carat weight here. We do a lot of rings that are bands. They're 1 carat. They're 1 carat. We're more than doubling that here in the bright, vibrant yellow diamonds you see at $216 minimum. So that's the first part of the story. Then you've got, it breaks down, where each and every one of them is 30 points or more a piece. So figure 30 minimum in the carat weight on each individual one. Now I'm going to do this. We just had that big flower ring. So let me come in even closer, because yes, another feature of our yellow diamonds is that they are VS yellow diamonds. And let me make sure we're focused in here, because there you go. Look at that. And obviously the camera can only focus on 1 ring at a time, but there they are. I want you to see the consistency. And actually the one that's set up above is actually the one that's giving you a better visual look, because you're looking directly into those stones. So it's our 7-stone style. This is what it looks like on the hand. It's stackable. Although I don't have a lot of them to go around, so there are going to be a lot of people that can stack them, because we don't have that many. But this is the point. And I'm wearing a size 7. It's just what they gave me here. I've got a size 7 on, 7 stones. Look at that, going side to side. No break in the action at all. Doesn't sit up too high, but still giving you a lot of life to those diamonds, because diamonds need light to have life. They do. They need it. It's like we need water to live and breathe and survive. They need light to do their thing, to sparkle and to look fabulous. You've got natural VS stones here. Look at the finishing on the inside. I like to point that out, because that's really well done. It's like each and every diamond on the underside has its own under gallery. And that makes it glide onto the hand and glide off the hand and sit beautifully. So you have a really, look at that, each one beautiful 4-prong setting style. And yellow gold is all we have, just the yellow gold, because, well, it's your favorite. Number 1, we've seen that in recent years, but it's also the best way to set the yellows. And here's what we're going to do. I have got nobody on the phone lines, and that's probably because of fear of doing basic calculations, thinking about what basic white diamond accent stones go for. What do they go for? 25,000 a carat. If you put 25,000 a carat, and again, that would be white diamonds, not yellow, but let's just go with it, times 216, that's already 54 grand. Plus gold, plus workmanship. Somebody put it together. There's not jewelry fairy like that just drops them and via a store can you unwrap a handkerchief and there they are. It's made custom by hand by our amazing jewelers who are the best out there in the world, let me tell you. They are. I've worked with a lot of them. These are the best. And yet, who else you trust with the best in diamonds and the best in gold and the best out there in every single respect? We're going to make this so affordable. Call me early if you'd like one. We don't have a lot of them to go around. That is the trouble here. That is what I foresee is going to be the problem, is that we just don't have enough to go around for everybody who's going to want one. Also, the fact that they are wearable, stackable, and buildable. You could wear these as ring guards, stacked next to each other if you want to. You can do that as well. We are going to make this extremely affordable for you. And that's how we do it. When it should be $54,000 if it was just white diamonds. That's just white diamond accents, 1-pointers. Here's where you're getting bigger 30-point stones, almost a third of a carat. They're not $54,000. That's obviously not going to work, especially if you're thinking about getting 2. I don't know many of you that are investing $108,000, but isn't that why we're here shopping together, is you don't have to. That's the beauty of it. Take a look at this. It's not going to be $54,000. It's not even $5,400. And we're going 216 here, 7 stone. Maybe that's a lucky number for you. That could be significant. But instead of even $5,400, you have got a chance here. And nobody's on the phone lines yet. And I get it. It's a really, really important look. It's a high value stone. These are natural yellows from the earth. No treatment, just faceting. Faceting, polishing, and setting them into a band of gold, which alone would be very close to $3,000 today for the gold by itself. Now we're going to do something remarkable for you. And Brenda, thank you so much. Brenda, I appreciate you. Love you right back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to you. Thank you to David. Here's what we're going to do instead of $5,400 on the yellow diamond band. And again, not a lot of them to go around. If I tell you, well, we've got 8. That's it. Not 80. 8 of them. 8, they go out on Monday. Monday's the next shipping day. It's Saturday morning. Let's get them out to you on Monday. You have them probably by the time I'm showing you Big Spite, you probably have your yellow diamond on your hand that night. You can own the yellow diamonds. And how rare is a collection that you're building if you got yellow diamonds? Potentially, we've got some red barrel for you, Big Spite on Wednesday night. How cool would that be? That's the makings of museum collectors. That's the makings of royal collections. That's what you see. If you've got all the money in the world, you're probably going by yellow diamonds, red barrels, things like that. That's what the biggest gem collectors and jewelry lovers in the world get. And we're not doing $5,400 or $5,000 or $4,000 or $3,000. This could easily be $29.99 as the show special that makes everybody happy, gets everyone excited, makes everybody the value of a lifetime on the ultimate yellow diamond band. But instead, we're going significantly less than that. All you need to do is dial. What can we do? Make it a better value? You better believe it. We've got already a price tag that's basically the band price. If you took out all of those diamonds, the 7 individual stones, took them out, put them aside, put them in a plastic baggie, you're looking at a value on the band. Nobody else is doing this in 14 karat solid gold. We're going to make it even more affordable than $29.99. So come on in. Last chance, last call already, because we've got a few of you that have already reserved yours. And with 8 to go around, I don't think that's enough for everybody. So here's what we'll do instead, $29.99, and we're still making it a better value. So you can have the 7 stone style, the way they go side to side, fill up across the finger and stack them if you'd like. Every stone is VS. Every stone is a nice, strong, bright color, and it's not even $29 or $2,500. And you know what's interesting there at $24.99? That means each stone right now is about $350. I can't do a 30-point white diamond, and I'm in the wholesale world. I was yesterday. Yesterday, I was in the wholesale diamond jewelry district in Los Angeles on Hill Street, and 30-point white diamonds by themselves are $850 a piece wholesale. And you got to buy a whole big quantity. You would have a whole bucket full. And you're spending millions of dollars to get that price tag, because that's wholesale. That's how it works. We're going to make this even better than $24.99. You realize those are $350 a diamond right now if the gold is free, and that gold's not free. And instead, we're not even doing $24. We are very busy on the phone lines already. If you'd like to get one, and remember this, you have a money-back guarantee. So before you say, especially new shoppers out there that we've been inviting in record numbers of late, if you're a new shopper and you say, sorry, I know jewelry, I look at yellow diamonds out in the retail world, there's no way you're doing natural yellow diamonds for $24.99. Well, welcome to TVON. We do things a little differently here. And a big reason for that is we only work, first of all, we're founded by a family who's probably the best known family in the gemstone world worldwide. That's simple. So, you know, you've got a backing behind you where there's nobody more well-known or more renowned in gemstones than the family that is behind this company. That, and the fact that we manufacture everything here, whereas no other jeweler makes their own jewelry. Believe it or not, yeah, just because their stamp is inside of it, guess what? There's one manufacturer who's got all the stamps and they put it inside. So there's like 3 or 4 major manufacturing hubs overseas. That's where most of your jewelry that you buy elsewhere is made. And then it goes through usually about 6 or 7 hands between the manufacturer and you, the consumer, you, the shopper. We do everything direct. There's nobody between you and me. It's we made it, you buy it. We made it, you collect it. We made it, you get the benefit. And it's not $24.99 or $23 or $22. We already have only a couple left because that's how this is going. Really, really elite, high-level jewelry here, no doubt about it. And now it's not even going to be $2,299 for the ring. This is your last call. I know it's going quickly because that's what happens when you start with such a limited number. And now we get to take it even lower for you. Better than even $22 or $21 or $2,000. It is $1,999 a band. And those are for, you're getting over 2 carats plus in those incredible diamonds. So that's how we love to do a value on yellow diamonds, no doubt about it. $19.99, break it on down. That's less than the gold would be by itself. You've got 7 stones. That basically comes down to about $250 a stone. If the gold is only a couple bucks, this is really important. And $19.99, somebody just took 2. Thank you very much. Here it is on the hand again, just as 1. We can show you 2 stacked together, but what a value at $19.99 for 216. I don't know where you're getting your jewelry, but 216 in yellow diamonds, that does not happen for $19.99. Even if there were 216 individual stones, of which there are not, there are only 7 stones. So remember, most diamonds are 1-point accents and make up a total carat weight. This is 7 stone styling here. So each stone 30 points. That's not a basic accent stone. And in the natural yellows, and we've only got it for $19.99. It's amazing. Only here. Only can we do something like that, because you know it and I know it. Gold is astronomical. We've never seen record highs like we've seen in recent months with gold. Obviously, it's doing crazy things. We know that. It don't matter here. We're still bringing you the value you love. The value is what we have to stay true to, because if we're not here for value, who will be? Who's going to do value like we do? Nobody. So that's it, guys. $19.99. If you'd like one, let me know. We've got 60 seconds. Allison, how many bands did you get? Thank you very much. And you've got another one. So $19.99. We'll get into the top of the hour here in about 10 minutes. There is a necklace with a 5-stone, or actually 4-stone marquee cut shape. We've got that. Is also here. It's kind of like our smile necklace that we do, and we'll give you a little look at it because it would be a really nice match. I think that'd be a great look with the band. So we have the necklace here for you. We could do something special on that one. That's a carat 03. Those are going to be 1/4 carats a piece or so. And then here's the band for $19.99. 30 seconds left to go. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy it. That is such a cool band. I've been so excited about that all week. I know that for those that love diamonds, and I've been getting a lot of compliments on a diamond that I'm wearing, recently, and I'm very excited about. I love diamonds. I mean, diamonds are what you wear every day because they're durable. They last with, they last forever. Yes. The what? Jade. Gotcha. I have jade for you, Evelyn. We'll show them coming up. Yeah, we have 2 rings left. So let me show you what we have here coming up in jade. Let me bring those out for you. Thank you, Evelyn, for that request. Yeah, did you hear we had jade yesterday, which was very, very exciting. We have 2 to show you. They're both in platinum. I will show them next, and then you choose. Now, this is also for everybody else who's been asking me for jade. Tried to give you all a heads up. If you reached out to me and said, I'm really hoping you'll have jade one day, I'll let you know that I reached out to everyone who was looking for jade. Here is the one option. Let me show them together. We might as well, because they are slightly different. And we have 1130344 here in platinum, and then you can go here with a little more open color. It's a little bit more translucent, which is actually a big wow factor in jade, because it's usually very opaque, like you're not even hoping to see anything through it. This one actually on the left side is a slightly bit translucent stone. You can see a little glow to it. So the first option here is the big ballerina mounting with all of the incredible diamonds. I love that they're so different. So hopefully it means that, Evelyn, no matter what you like, we've got one for you, whether you're looking for simple, stately, 3-stone style, straightforward, or if you like the big double halo ballerina style with the carat 05. It's your choice. This is a 9x7. They don't have a carat weight here on this one, and we're probably not going to take it out to weigh it because I think we've got a good comparison here. This is the 256, and this is a 9x7. This is probably around 2 carats, if I had to estimate, just based on looking at the depth of it and the cutting of it. Now, this one's going to be our 256710 item number with the 3 stone. That's the 2 baguettes, 1 on each side, and then you go here with the carat 05 in the halo. So either way, if you're looking for more just simple and 3-stone, straightforward, classic, or if you love a lot of diamonds, you're going with that double halo. But let's make it really affordable no matter what. They're both going to be under $3,000. We never see jade because, well, we're waiting for high quality, and we're only interested in high quality. And this is out of Burma. Indeed, it is out of Burma. And Burma, of course, there was the Burma Jade Act for the better part of the 2000s, early 2000s, 2008. my memory serves, was when that Burma Jade Act went into effect. It was a political sanction that was put into effect by our administration at the time in the U.S. It didn't allow any importation of any Burma stones, really anything from Burma. For, gosh, it went on until 2016. It's a long time for a political sanction. So 2018, then it was lifted, and then went right back into effect. So for the better part of really this last couple of decades, we really have not seen the ability even to bring in jade. Because, well, not the good stuff, the Burma. So Burma jade is here. It's really special. We only want that bright emerald green color. You certainly have that here. It's 18 points in diamonds if you're going with a 3-stone style. Actually, we're going to make the halo. That one's a little bit more because it's got a carat 05 in the baguettes and the rounds. And that one's actually going to be for the 7x9. That'll be actually $29.99. For the larger diamond weight, the one that's overall that really big size, if you would like, you can get the 3-stone for even less. We're doing the 3-stone style for less money. And that 3-stone style on the left side of your screen is actually going to be only $19.99. So 2 great options, one of a kinds, $29.99 and $19.99, whichever one you like. And I'll tell you right now, they're both, what you look for is, I don't want, again, jade's pretty no matter what. I love the seafoam greens and the sage greens and those kind of like, they usually have a little bit of like a matrix almost look where they're a little speckled. That's all pretty and fine and well, but this is the top quality, and that's all we're interested in bringing you in anything. So you've got top quality material here, bright. If they look like emeralds, which these clearly do. As a matter of fact, we had a cat's eye emerald earlier that's already sold, and it was earlier today, and it was the same color, yes. The left side, you got it. That one I'll try on really quickly. That's 1130710. That one is gone at $19.99. We have one left. It's the big halo. The carat 05 is remaining at $29.99. Thank you. That one's gone, and that's again 1130710, and then this item number is 344. So 1130344 for what's probably about a 2-carat conservatively, and then your huge 105 diamond weight as well. Glad you're with us today. It's our Saturday, but it's wrapping up in about an hour. We have a big Tanzanite to show you. I would love requests if you have any. Let me know what those might be. Happy to bring it out, even if you think there's no way they have that. I bet you we might, so try it. Yes? Ammolite on the hand again, sure. Let me go find the Ammolite, go troop over here and go get that, and then we'll show that on the hand. Remember, any gold you'd like for that Ammolite Superstar 110 Ammolite, 41 points in diamonds. I just looked down at my hand and saw nothing but yellow, which is amazing because you don't really see that much on camera, but there's a whole array of colors you're not seeing under this light environment that you will see in your natural light environment at home. So there's more to it than you can even imagine with this Ammolite. And there's your blue and your green and your red orange, but then again, there's a bright yellow that I look down right now and see coming through. So really exciting piece. And there's a little bit of an asymmetry to it. See how this side is a little more pointed than this side? So I'll just flip it around to show you the other way here. So there's that Ammolite. Just a reminder, I had that one for $999. Really important Ammolite. Last Ammolite we have. I'm not bringing any more in. It's a really, really rare. They've only found it in one place, and that's Alberta, Canada. So it's a really, just talk about an exciting find. And for $9.99, when you know we can't do that amount of gold, that's not platinum, that's gold, which is why I'm also offering the yellow or the rose gold options to you. So for $9.99, that's pretty amazing. And it's really one that just unusual stone. You're not going to walk into a lot of jewelry stores and go look at the Ammolite section of the store. It's not available often. It's, even when I've seen it in trade shows and whatnot, it's really not that cute. It's got very little color at all, if any. So very excited to have that kind of primary striped color that you get. Very cool. And there's our last jade. So 344 is the number. That's in platinum. It's at 7x9. And then it's got all those amazing diamonds around it. That's $29.99. Then we'll bring out the yellow diamond necklace that I showed you as well. Might as well get that one. A fabulous home. Just a nice little pairing, if you will, to the band ring or just on its own, because it's very special. And these are all bigger 1/4 carat or so stones that we have coming up next in the necklace. So that's our last jade. Everything else is gone. We had a couple pieces go last night, and obviously one of them already gone today. And the 3-stone here is the necklace I wanted to show you. It's 112.9983. It's 4 separate marquise cuts, individually bezel set. Those bezels then are soldered together. So side to side to side to side. And then you've got the chain, which is going to make it all 2-tone gold for you. 112.9983, your number. It's a carat 03 in total diamonds, meaning they are 1/4 carats or more. It's a minimum carat weight at 103, 1/4 carats plus And then you've got the chain, 18 inches of gold attached to it, making it your fully functioning, all complete necklace. 112-9983, and that's 103 in marquees, yellow diamonds, and as is in the two-tone gold, ready to go out on Monday. You'll have it in the next couple of days, wearing it like you would a collar, but I think collars can be decidedly dressy. So if you're going stones all the way around the neckline, that may not be for like daily wear. This is the way to get that neckline fill in by still getting bigger yellow diamonds. Love the fact it has a lobster claw clasp and adjustable links as well. Let me show it to you on the hand as I like to do. Make sure you see all the different looks. So this is a slight curve to the way those marquees are set together. And what that accomplishes is still, instead of a straight line style, it has that subtle curve just to really follow the lines of the clavicle bone there. And then here's what it looks like for the adjustability. That lobster claw in 3 different lengths. Let's take it on over to the neckline and show you an array of where you can wear it. And this one doesn't flip or turn because, again, they're soldered. Sometimes it's a little more challenging. I can tell you right now, as it's my job to try on jewelry. I know it's a rough one, but it's one of those where if they're not soldered together as a stationary line style, they can flip and turn a little bit. I will not wear a necklace like that, and I don't even sell them. So it's really one of those things where I love the way it's sitting so complete and perfectly, so you never have to worry about the placement or messing with your necklace throughout the day. That's 16, 17, 18. Remember, all those different lengths are built in, as you see. So it's really easy and versatile. Great gifting idea as well. And then here's what it looks like up close, so you can see it one more time. And then also, let me show you the back, because the side and the back is really well done as well in that solid 14 karat gold. So it's just exquisite. And there's those bright yellow diamonds that we love, but in that fancier cut. And it's gonna be, wow, let's do something wild here on this one. And then it's Tansy time coming up in about 3 minutes. But this one's got to go first, and we'll make it nice and easy here. Instead of, I'm looking at $39.99, that looks familiar. We were talking about a really, really special band ring a moment ago. Now we're talking necklace. And I'll make it $1,499 for the necklace. So that just makes it simple and easy, under $1,500 when you're getting natural yellow diamonds. Stunning yet again, and just like the ring before it, that is going to be your VS diamond material, your VS diamond. So you're not giving up or sacrificing the clarity grading. You're not sacrificing the exotic because, well, yellow diamonds are just that, but also the fancy cuts. It's not just a basic round. It's not a basic oval. This is a marquise, and the elongation of having them point to point to point really looks great when that's on. So you saw it on the neckline. It looks fantastic. So that's going to be only $14.99 if you'd like to get it. Let's move on to our, well, top of the hour is 2 minutes still. So I got the big Tanzanite deal coming up, which is miraculous. Might be the only word for what I'm about to do. The must-see moment that, let me tell you, years from now, everyone's going to talk about that one Saturday. You remember that one Saturday? Were you there watching Lolo? With that one Saturday, I think it was spring, March 2026. Remember that day she had the blowout on the Blue Wing Museum Reserve. It's happening next. Very excited about it. Hopefully you're getting any requests in if you're letting us know. Also, one more jade. That one jade remaining. One jadeite jade out of Burma, bright green color in platinum. They were all in platinum, so that's not a new thing. We also have our kunzite, our aqua. There was a Tanzanite earlier, 7 karat size. We can recap that for you. Yellow sapphire, our yellow diamonds are just top notch. So if you have a yellow diamond fascination, try the yellow diamonds, because that price tag is not where it should be. Simple as that. Let's get into it. We're going to talk top of the hour here, and I'm wearing the ring so you can start to get an idea, because, you know, there's a lot of different looks we give you. The up close so you can get to know your stone. The on the hand perspective, which is so important, but also I think this is an important viewpoint, because seeing it from across the room as we are now, there's a lot of jewelry I can put on. You would never see it. Never see it if I'm wearing it from this angle where we're a little ways away. This ring stands out. It is almost the top of the hour. I want to welcome you to our Saturday. It's our last hour of Saturday. We have 4 hours left in our week here, because we have 1 hour today, 3 hours tomorrow morning from 10 to 1, and then that's it until Wednesday night. Now, don't forget, Wednesday night, something extraordinary is happening every single Wednesday night from here on out. And that's going to be the specials, the premieres. We're calling it What's New Wednesday, because it will literally be a new collection, a new stone, something new and exciting that you don't usually see here. And I'm talking about in a decade of broadcasting. and that's happening Wednesday night. Now, because it's so important and because you've asked for it, I'm already telling you what the stone is, so it's not a surprise. Wednesday night, the 25th of March, is going to be our Bixbite collection. It is red beryl, fine quality. I'm going to tell you all about it. I've met with the, this is a gemstone miner who gave us his own personal collection. So how special is that? I feel so excited and privileged. I love working with family heirlooms. It's basically like a gem miner's dream, and we get to share it together. So that's Wednesday. But let's talk this top of the hour. Oh my goodness. So this is set on a literal platform of solid gold. It is our 11 karat Tanzanite coming up. This is 112-8163. It's been here. This is not new. It's been here. The old item number tells you that. It's been here a moment. It's been very pricey. That's the difference. It's been on the pricier side. It's a $16,999 ring right here on my bag. That is what I'm legitimately supposed to sell the ring for. I know our crew here, we're a little different. We like a value. It's 8163. This is Tanzanite of divine quality. Yes, you hear it all the time. Block D, Blue Wing, Museum Reserve. That's three different things that just equal the best. We can simplify it. Two words, the best. The best. It's nowhere else but here. That's what exclusive means. So it's just us. We've got it, and we're running out of it. That's the bigger story that everybody needs to be aware of, is we're running out of it. That is crucial. I can't give you a date because I don't know. It depends. I might not show one for 6 months, and then the next time we'll see it is, you know, somewhere at the end of the year. Or we'll show them all in this week, and we'll be done with it by next week. I don't know. I don't plan all the shows, but I will tell you this. We have got very few left. And this is an 11 karat 30 Museum Reserve oval that is also set in a mounting that, well, if it's an 1130, it's going to be a bolder style mounting. It's going to have a lot of, you know, gold weight to it. But at the same time, I need it to be wearable. I want to ensure that you're going to wear it as often as possible, maybe even every day. And this is a mounting that really allows for that, more so than, let's say, if you put a triple halo and 3 different rows of diamonds on the side. This is really a platform that also is the weightiest gold piece I think I have felt here in years. It's under gallery finished. It's perfection in every way, and wait till you see the reds that come through. And the fact you can see it from all the way across the room tells you a lot about the size of this stone. So it is with great pride and pleasure that I get to bring this to you today. Our 11 karat 30 in solid gold and diamonds as well. Let's move the necklace aside and take the chain with it. And here it comes, drum roll moment. It's coming in to view here. This, wow, who knew we'd have to go back from the necklace? Look at this stunner of a gem. It is one source in the world, you know that. And this is the very, very best. Look at that color. White gold or yellow or rose. I'm gonna let you choose your gold color on this one, because when the perfect stone comes along, I don't want it to be a non-negotiable on the gold color. I want you to have the perfect pairing. So we're gonna let you choose your gold color. It's our 1130 oval. 50 points in the diamonds that feel like stars in a night sky, except it's metallic on metallic, brilliance in bold gold. We're loving this one. And yet the finishing on the inside, we've seen it before, $16,999. We're going to take a sale and put it on sale. Look at the inside though. That's crucial. Finished on the inside all the way through from side to side. Look at all these big diamonds, 3, 6, 9, 10 individual diamonds on each side. So look at that and how they're perfectly placed. They're dotted just as evenly as can be. Of course, it's picking up a little bit of glare on the gold, but that's all highly polished, solid 14 karat gold. 20 diamonds, 50 points, we're ready. And now I'm ready for the moment that creates the moment. Because the moment you can talk about it forever and ever, and hopefully you're commemorating with the ring on your hand. But the one thing that I am so set on is getting this a home, and that's just the big question and the big ask today is, can we do that? Absolutely. Each diamond, by the way, is almost 3 points. It's supposed to be $17,000, and the fun part about it is that if that were anywhere else right now, and in a typical jewelry environment, there would be folks lined up around blocks to be able to get something of that size for that price tag. $17,000. And here it is. The irony is you and I are going, could she do better? I think she can do better. And I'm going to do better. And we're going to make this easy. and we're going to send it out because, listen, it's been here on a sale show. That was in February. February. Can you believe it's almost the end of March? It's February. That was only a month ago, and this was here on a sales show at $16,999 and didn't go. I refused to melt it. I said, let's hang on to it. Let's bring it later. Bring it when it's not such a busy time of year, although ironically now springtime's here, probably a busy time of year. We're going to make this the ultimate. You're going to be so excited to see this and feel this and wear this and enjoy it. And 11 carats 30. Why not get a bigger stone with all the presence in the world? If you know you love it, show that pride, let that beam through, get that neon stone, get the best in the world. And we're not going to ask for even $16,000. I really want to make this easy. I know it was on a sale where that was 12% off. So that would have saved you about close to $2,000. It would have made $17,000, $15,000, but that's okay. It's still stuck around. It just gives me the ability to make this day really important. And the beauty of it is, I'm going to put it on the auction block because I think that even if I just price it straight away at $99.99, you still may say, I really would like to be better. Because even though that's well under $1,000 a carat, and I see it's a bigger mounting, I see it's designer, I see there's a lot of gold presence here that I don't get in a typical ring, correct, we still know that that could be a tough ask. So here's what I'll do. We're going to make this a springtime Saturday to remember. We're going to make a little record-setting deal. We're going to set a new record for Tanzanite pricing when this is certainly one of our bigger ones, certainly one of the more lavish as far as the gold setting, the diamonds around it. Those are bigger diamonds. They're not basic accents. And yet we're going to make this better than $99, putting it on the auction block, and we're not even asking for $9,000 to start. So how about we get you on the lines ready to go when there is only going to be the opportunity one time, and yet not 9 or 8 or 7,000, and suddenly we've taken 10,000 off the original price, which sounds like a good plan, and then we keep on going. And I know that $99.99 is fair game, but if you would like to go ahead and save a bundle, this is the time to do it. Let me try it on the hand here as well, because hopefully we'll get some of that glare away from that band when it's from this angle. And there you see, look at that side profile. Now that's a lot of gold. Remember, there's an extra layer on the inside that is your under gallery. That's crucial. That's so important because otherwise, the ring like this with this kind of width, it would not be comfortable if it did not have an under gallery for long, long periods of wear. So that's why I want to make sure that's there for you, and it is. And it's so weighty. If you're sick of going out to jewelry stores now and trying on mystery metals or lightweight, hollowed out pieces, have no fear, we are here for you. Still delivering the quality you've always loved from us, and we're going to make it better than $7,000 to start. Let's make it better than 7. Better than 65. We need callers, and we need them now, and this is the ultimate high level. You can't set an 11 karat 30 without gold. We went all out here. It's like a literal mini mountain of gold. All finished on the inside. White, yellow, or rose, not even 65, not even $6,000. We're going even lower because I'm thinking about the per carat. I'm doing the math in my head. And for those of you that aren't sitting there with a calculator right now, let me make sure you understand that at $6,000 right now, on an 1130, that comes down to only $530 a carat. Where are you getting $530 a carat Tanzanite, even loose, when it's lower quality out there? We're going to do better than $6,000 and make this the moment. And the investment into your Tanzanite collection, let's face it, whether you have 50 Tanzanites, whether you have 5 Tanzanites, or whether this is your first time ever shopping this stone, or maybe it's the upgrade because you shopped somewhere else for a while and you're like, yeah, mine doesn't look like this. Mine at home doesn't have red flashes and neon bright purples, and that's what I want. Here it is at better than $6,000. The increment will be $10. We want to make that easy. We got to run, and we're going to make this better than $6,000 or $59 or $58 or $57 or $56. It's go time. We're going to ask for $5,500 to start the bidding. And just FYI, that puts that stone at well under $500 a carat. It's $486 a carat right now. And that would be if we're ignoring the massive mounting of gold and diamonds and the workmanship to put it all together and burnishing those diamonds into place. And 60 seconds to get it started, please. If there are any requests, we are in our last hour. Haven't had any requests outside of one in our first hour. So if there are any requests, get those in. We'll help you out. Big Paraiba's here. Men's Sapphire is here. There's a men's sapphire. It's really good. It's a beautiful bright blue. It's a royal blue sapphire. We've got a Fawn diamond still here. We'll recap that. I've got a couple of recaps. Not many of those either, though. So we'll probably have to dip into tomorrow's jewelry on the early side, which is always exciting. Did y'all see that yellow diamond last night? Were you with me last night for our big Friday? We had a 1 carat 01 yellow diamond. It was one of the coolest rings I've seen. It's still here. There's a fancy orange diamond GIA certified. There's an 18 karat Tanzanite if you want to go larger. We have a 7 carat that I'll recap that's smaller. Yes. Now, Allison, are you verifying on this one? Jason or Allison verifying? Here's the deal. That would be $480 some a carat. At this point now, I'm a little scared to get the open. And the gold weight varies based on your ring size. So again, I could give you a gold weight on the size they gave me, but that's unlikely the size you're gonna need at home. So if I give you a gram weight on a size 7, let's say, because I think that's where it is now, and you order a size 10 from us, there would be a different gram weight when you get it at home. So take it, I know it's if you're going, well, somebody else gave me a gram weight somewhere else. That's fine, but they're also not sizing it for you. Then you're going to spend, I don't know, out here it's $800 per size to go up or down. I know we're a little bit pricey out here. We're California, but where you are, I don't know, have you been into a jewelry store and asking what they charge for sizing? Call up a jewelry store today, just out of curiosity. See what they charge for sizing. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. So we're just going to do that for you because A, we don't really trust anybody else with our jewelry. We're the ones that made it. So we're a little, particular about, we don't need other people touching your jewelry because who knows what they're going to do. So again, I'm not a big fan of just saying, here, size my ring. I love to have it done by the person that made it. We are the people that made it. So I think that's the first thing is that we have the experts that made the jewelry in the first place. Leave it to the experts to size it for you. But more importantly, don't you just want to get your ring and start wearing it? I think that's the bigger issue is, when I get something in the mail, I want to just put it on. I want to try it on right then and there. I want to rip open that package and start wearing it. And so that's what you're allowed to do. Why run around town and wait? Why leave your ring, your precious new ring, at a jewelry store you may or may not know? And then worry about what's happening in that 3 weeks they need to size it. Just let us do it for you. And that's the key. That's the key. Have it done, ready to wear, and you're not spending any extra money on that. That's important. We are looking for 55. It looks like we do have the open. Do we have the open officially? It is. Okay, so we do. So just checking. So I've been up here just chatting away. We have $5,500. Somebody sees this value and says, it's a day that you're getting away with something here because that is not supposed to be a $486 a carat stone in any stretch of the imagination, especially when it's in one of the higher end mountings we've ever created. And that's what this is. One of the higher end mountings we've ever created is right here. And big diamonds individually, 20 of them, 10 on each side. I counted them up for you. The under gallery, the big dome style, we're gonna give it 2 minutes. You know, they say in life you win some, you lose some. I don't think I've ever won an auction here. When you win, I lose. The company as a whole, I'm losing some serious money on this one. I'm talking about cost versus your price you're paying. And with a $10 increment, it makes it, I think, pretty easy to jump in. So let's give it a final 2 minutes. We have one bidder, so you know it's not going to be here in 10 minutes, right? It's going to be gone because we know we have the open. So we have the open. It will sell. No other option to get it. You can't request it at the end of the day or tomorrow morning or next week. It's going to be already delivered to somebody else. That could be you. Think about it. In a couple of days, this could be arriving at your doorstep. Open the box, put it on in your size, in your gold color. You didn't pay any tax if you live outside of California. You didn't pay any money to size it, to ship it, to change the gold color. We do all of that. And you have, here's the thing, the best value on Tanzanite and a money-back guarantee. So in the rare instance that you don't absolutely love the piece, you send it on back. Not a big deal. That's how you shop. Take a look. We got 2 minutes left on the auction. And then it's over. 2 minutes to get you in at $5,500. And Allison, you're on something else? Fabulous. We have one bidder. Who is it there? Jason in the lead at $5,500. Our one and only. This is our one and only bidder so far. Where is she calling from? In California. Is she local and nearby? Should I drop it off on the way home? That's the opposite direction I go. Oh, yeah. I don't need to go any further east than Baldwin Park. But she's not all that far away. She lives by GIA. Has she ever been to GIA? I have to ask. I have to get nosy. Does she work at GIA? Has she ever been there? Does she know where it is? Because she's like, it's in her almost literal backyard. That's pretty cool. She's near the GIA headquarters. I love that. So here we are, 55. That Tanzanite will feel right at home. That's a hub for some of the best gems in the world. They're hanging out there at the Gemological Institute of America. And look at the finishing on the inside. Does she know it? Has she been there? It's a great place. It's a great place. It's really the place, the mecca to study gems. Evaluate gems, study gems, talk about gems. Here we go, $5,500. And our last 39 seconds are here. Yikes. Uh-oh, Allison's saying hello, hello. Anyone there? All right, 55 going once, twice. Oh no. 10 seconds left. Last chance. It's come down to this. 55-10. Do we have it? I got callers calling in, but most of them are prank callers. What's happened? March Madness? The madness? The madness is on. Sure is. 55. Do you have 55-10? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. Can I recap the Fawn diamond we had so much earlier today before we await your request? Look at this. That is a Fawn diamond. We hadn't seen one in a while and is here. Item number 1130417, the round natural Fawn. I fawn over these. Do you as well? I know a lot of you have over the years, but we've been a long time without them. Very excited to see this one here. And yet, it is the 50-point round with the 50 points in the white diamonds, triple split shank, halo. And that is going to be, I am liking this. We're going to do that right now for $14.99. And this show is rapidly coming to a close. So the question is, what would you like to see? Before we go, is there anything at all we can show you on this Saturday? Because this is the big question. It is a question to be answered. And by the way, I'm going to show you the 7 karat 24 because the 5, obviously the 11 karat 30 is now gone. And so I think we need to recap the 724 because it was also just a few minutes into the show and that was hours ago. So let's show you the 724 Tanzanite option that had even more diamonds if you'd like a bridge. And a lot of us like a bridge. That was $14.99, by the way. And then here is the 724 that I want to recap. Because maybe you like an oval. Yeah, we just saw the 1130. Now the 724 is here. But that's the 111 diamond weight. So you're getting a bigger diamond and a lot of gold here as well. Even though it's not a dome style, there's really 4 rings that are making this bridge up together. Then you have our 724 with a carat 11. So far more diamond weight, same great classic oval shape here. Lots of reds coming through. That one's only $34.99. So interesting ways to get big stones here. The price tags are fantastic. And that is an important stone right there at a 7 karat 24 size when we've got it for $34.99 and a whole lot of diamonds there going on around that stone. And this is the angle I love to see. When you look at side angles, watch the stone. Still stay focused on the Tanzanite, which is that bright, vivid blue in the middle, and watch those. It looks like rainbows, but there's movement almost. It's the brilliance of the diamonds you're seeing through the stones. When you look straight on in, the stone is beautifully cut, so you're not going to see the diamond straight on in, but from the side, you start to see the beauty of the reflection of the diamonds that are situated right underneath, double row, and you see those all the way through. It is the coolest ring. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It's going to be gone in a hurry, you know that. It's $34.99. And it's giving a look that's 724, but it's bigger. It looks bigger. It does. It looks a lot like the 11 karat we just saw. So that one's $34.99. One only there, yes. Gen Sapphire coming up. Who is it? Stay on the line. I can show it to you right now. Because, William, we've got, it's been a while since we've seen new Gents rings, like months and months and months and months. And we have a blue Sapphire that's 1129843. So here's the Sapphire which almost has a Tanzanite look to it because that's a testament to the Tanzanites being so good. They have a lot of blue sapphire color. This is 112-9843. Did he hang up on you? That was not very nice. Did he at least see the ring? Got it. It's like, I'm not going to stay on. She's going to lasso me in and tie me down and make me buy it. No, I won't. But it is. I live in LA, and a lot of the places I like to shop are not here. They're in New York. And so I oftentimes have, people who, do you ever have people that help you shop? They're like personal shoppers, and they know what you like and they know what you want. So when they get something in that they think you're going to like, they send it to you. And it's so funny because, we all have our specific likes and tastes when it comes to whatever it is. And yet it's like one of those things where I love that we know what we like sometimes. And so many times we get to know each other where we know what, I hear a name and I know what you're going to like, and I know that, okay, you want to stick around because you want to be first, because this is the 110. We don't see a lot of men's rings. And it could be gals as well. I mean, gals who like bigger, bolder rings, you can wear this as well. But this is our carat 10 blue sapphire. It's a royal blue, so it's got really the pronounced blue we want to see in a sapphire, but it's also going to be diamonds all the way around it. Finished on the inside. There's no gents rings we do that don't have under galleries. They will all have that, so they can be comfortable. But again, always encourage you to get on the phone lines and be there, ready to go, so that you don't miss out, because white, yellow, or rose gold would be your option. We have the 110 sapphire with the 40 points in the diamonds, but we also have a lot of great finishing on the inside. Let me show that to you. White, yellow, rose. Why we do white? I don't know. I love the yellow gold combination with the blues. It's a really neat scrolling work under gallery that you have here. 40 minutes left to go. It's all open to request, guys. I've shown you everything planned for today. We're dipping into tomorrow's jewelry, which is exciting. You get to see some Sunday items before it's even Sunday. And here we go with the 110 with the 40 points and the finishing in the gold color of your choice, and we'll just blow it out. Because I know the men's rings get a little absurd because of all the gold. Can't help the gold price. But I can just go ahead and make up my own price instead of $79.99. And we can send out the blue sapphire in the exquisite royal blue for $3,499, the same price as that lady's Tanzanite that's still here from just a moment ago. I recapped the $724. That's still here for you. So if you want the $724, it's all yours. You can have it. But this blue sapphire, $34.99, one jade left, it's like we have one of everything left, like one diamond ring of my trio, one jade of all my jades. We've got one request. I had one request for the day. It's still here. We have a beautiful yellow sapphire, a diamond pendant. You let me know. I'm going to dip into some other jewelry here for you so we can see what we've got before we go, because we're running out of time here. And we got about 35 minutes to go in our day. And then, of course, tomorrow we see you for the end of our week. And let me know if you have any questions on that beautiful sapphire. It's a handsome ring. We know that. It's got the 40 points in diamonds, still giving it a full halo, but I love the extra square, kind of the points there, if you will, that squares it off. So really interesting the way that's done, because you see first it looks like an emerald cut of pave halo, and then you do the extra corners in the diamonds as well. Just really completes the entire front surface of the ring in diamonds surrounding your sapphire. We got to get that $724 home. I have a deep, deep discount on a Moonstone. That's one of our grandest of them all. We've got a big designer Moonstone for you. I also have a really cool opal deal. And it's a ladies ring, and it's gonna be, let me just say this, it's too big for most people. That's why it's here. It's not about a lack of value. It's just a really big stone. For example, let me show you on the hand first. So this is truly knuckle to knuckle. And I have a long finger, so it's hard for a ring to be actually knuckle to knuckle, but it is. So that's the first thing. It's a large ring. But if you are somebody who says, oh, that's what I like. I like large rings. I can do large gemstones. I want a lot of metal. I'm about to blow your mind with this value on this opal. It is freeform. I mean, it kind of looks like an opal, but it is technically freeform. Australian opal. Item number is 112-7497. This opal goes completely knuckle to knuckle on the hand. It's in platinum. It's an 870. Well, look at this. Just for example here, let me grab, we'll stay on the hand here, but I'm going to show you. This is my 7-carat Tanzanite. When I say that opals look double what they weigh, it's that and then some. Because that's a 7-carat 24 that I hold here, and that's an 870. Look at the difference in the size. So yes, the opal looks far more than double the 870 size. So just for the record, that's what it looks like on the hand. Let's get you the up close look at it as well. And here's what we've got. Wow. Wow. Okay. Stop what you're doing. I know passive watching is what we do in the home shopping world. I'll tell you what, look at that. And then you look over and say, okay, whatever I just saw, I've got to have, because I've looked at opals and they don't usually look like that. And this is in the harshest bright lights of a television studio, and opals get shy around these bright lights. Look at that stone do what it does. That's an example of fine lightning ridge material, 30 points in diamonds on either side. That'd be total there. It's outstanding. And I am giving this away because it's been in our vault too long. It was already $22,000, then it was $18,000, then it was $15,000, then it was $9,000. I'm just gonna make this easy. We're gonna price it like it's a standard ring, like it's a basic 1 carat, like it's your everyday opal that we always see. I just need it to go. That's kind of the priority for the next 34.5 minutes, is we gotta get jewelry to go, because we gotta pay for the airtime. And some days the merchandise doesn't support that because it's one of a kinds. So we gotta go in hyperspeed and move more of those one-of-a-kinds. And so I'm gonna choose to take the most lavish opal that exists here, the big size. I know it's not for everybody, otherwise it would already be gone, but it's a big ring. And even if you wanted it for the collectible stone, you know, I used to sell a lot of loose gemstones. Maybe you bought loose gemstones from me way back in the day, because I sold more loose gemstones back in the day than I did finished jewelry. And now we don't really see the loose gemstone collector world. It just changes, times change. But I will say, if you wanted that for the collectible gem that it is in and of itself, that would be an important buy right here. The fact I'm taking it lower than even $5,000. It's an $870. There are gem collectors still out there. It's not that the collectors don't exist. It's just that it's a lot of money to make your own jewelry. Back when I started in the business, when gold was $200 an ounce, it and have them make something for a couple $100s. Today, if you bought a loose gem like this opal and then you said make a mounting around it, it's going to be tens of thousands of dollars to make the mounting. So there aren't as many people just making jewelry on their own. Trust me, I do for a living. It's not an easy business to be in right now. And you can't control it, because even when you got the best deals on the planet, the metals market is the metals market and you can't change it. So all I can do is stand up here and give things away for under cost. And that's what we do in these 3 hours, Wednesday through Sunday. We do it every 3 hours, Wednesday through Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday day. That's what we do. I stand up here and give away one-of-a-kind jewelry to y'all who like it. And this is going to be better than $5,000 and better than $49,000 and better than $39.99, because I got to say goodbye to this opal. So here we go. Take a look at it. Yes. Back of it. I'm capable. I twirl jewelry for a living. Look at that. That's the back, finished on the inside. Solid opal through and through. No doublets, no triplets here. I don't have them. That is what we're doing. Look at the side. Color through the side profile of the stone. Free form, but looks like an oval. And it's not even 39. I'll keep on going. We got to move it. It's actually, if you look, there's like interlocking different rows of platinum here on the sides that act as a border on the sides of the stone. And it's not 39 or 38 or 37. I'll keep going. We're moving jewelry. We got 32 minutes to do it. And it's already spoken for. Allison, will you please give them a better deal? Because it's what I intended to anyways. And any other person that's in sales would say, oh, you want it at $37.99? Fine, I'll take that extra because I'm already too low. Guess what? $3,499, it's yours. You just saved more. That's why we get on the phone lines quickly. 4 pieces right there. It's already gone. Congratulations. It was gone a while ago, and I probably should have left it at $4 grand. Here is my next giveaway. It's Brazilian Paraíba in quartz, and a lot of Brazilian Paraíba in quartz. 112-8152 is the number. That's exciting. And by the way, we still have that at 724 Tanzanite, so please don't leave that here. It'll be gone before the day's over. 31 minutes to go. Here we are with the Brazilian Paraíba in quartz. 112-8152. 8152. Look at that. Look at all almost the whole quartz. I mean, there's one area here. That's it. The rest is pretty much Brazilian Paraíba crystal. Natural crystal. It just grew within the quartz in Brazil. And it's a 551, 129 in diamonds. We just did it with the opal. Let's do it with the most important Brazilian Paraíba we have. And all the diamond weight. Aren't they stunning? The diamond weight at 129. Oh my. We could even come in a tad bit closer. I'll try it on. It's another big ring, not quite as large as the opal, but it's up there. It's giving you some hefty size. Take a look at this one. Hello. Look at that. Because listen, the biggest Brazilian Paraíba I have in a faceted stone is about a 10-pointer. And it's pricier than this ring. This is the way you go big and bold with Brazilian Paraíba collectibles. The original find, the first source ever discovered in the world of Paraíba. That's why it's named Paraíba, because the state in which it was found and discovered is called Paraíba in Brazil. First time we ever saw copper bearing, that's where it came from. And this one is going out the door. This is just a lovely piece of jewelry and feels so fresh because obviously there's something very organic about seeing one gem crystal inside another. I think that's kind of cool. And we didn't do that. We don't inject the stone in there. That's how it's found. That's how it's discovered. That's how it's brought out of the ground. Super cool, carat 29 in diamonds, and it's not even $79.99. Better value, that's where it was before. That was BC, before clearance. I'm doing a little impromptu Saturday clearance for the next 30 minutes we have. This is why I would pick up the phone and also call me and tell me if you have a request, something you'd like to see. Look at it, I got boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of jewelry just like this. All kinds of jewelry. This is not a prop. This is all beautiful, genuine jewelry. We can go through, and I got about 55 of these boxes in a vault, so we can find you anything you want, and 30 minutes to do it. So take a look at this. This Brazilian Paraíba is going to go, and that one's going to be under, actually, let's go even less than $4,000. Half off already, taking it even lower than that. Not $3,999. I shouldn't go any lower than that. I already went too low on the diamond mounting. Let's make it $34.99 instead. That'll be it. First caller, one only, and that one stays in the white gold. We will size it for you, and what a beauty that is right there. Stunning. And only just that one. Come on now. That's one for the mounting right there. Carat 29 in VS Diamonds for a $34.99 price tag. I'll recap the Tanzanite. Oh, we'll show you a big moonstone. Big moonstone pear shape. Got a big moonstone for you. Last call, though, on anything you want to see in this edition of T to the V to the O to the N Saturday. And it's springtime Saturday. Yay, for spring is here. $34.99. Okay, let's get to the Moonstone. Even more diamonds. Yeah, we're going to go with a larger diamond weight. This ring, oh, Will, look at that. It's like the mini version, but there's more packed into this designer ring, and the inside is finished, and that is going to be 1130497. Pink glow. I love the pink glow to the stone there. 150 is the carat weight on the Moonstone itself. Faceted rainbow Moonstone. 147 is the diamond weight. Another great chance to pick it up for nothing because we got the values. We are blowing jewelry out of here. Major sale for the last 28 minutes we have. Still have the Tanzanite here for you. The 724 is still here, waiting for that one to go. But here we are with the private collection. Again, 1.5 carats exactly on that one. 147 is the diamond weight. Very similar here in the carat weights, but very different ways to get there. A lot of round brilliant diamonds. The Moonstone's amazing. And let's just send it out right now for just, I think we can make this easy. And we'll try it on because this mounting, it only houses the best in stones. I can literally name every single time we've had this mounting set up with a stone. It's had yellow diamond. It's had Paraíba. It's had Mahenge Spinel. Is that it? I think that's it. And now Moonstone. Do you know the thread, the common thread through all those stones I just named is amazing, high quality, and rare. That's what this, because listen, you're not going to put a carat 47 in diamonds that are VS in a lot of gold around a unimportant stone or a basic stone. It just wouldn't make a lot of sense because you have so much value in the diamonds and the gold alone. And now we get to take it a lot lower than even this $69.99 price. And look at all the color. Even from the side angle, you see nothing but amazing rainbow colors. This is aptly named, yes, but it's the facet pattern. It's that sheen you get off the surface table facet. We're going less than even $3,500. We've done some $34.99 deals that are getting the job done. We're going to go lower than that on this one, despite the fact that it has nearly 1.5 carats of VS diamonds. And go ahead and send it out of here in a hurry. All you got to do is dial, though. This is last call on our show. We have about 25 minutes left to go today. We'll see you back in the morning, 10 a.m. And we do have an Alexandrite collection that's pretty special tomorrow. Best quality Alexandrites that have ever been here. They were presented to me a couple of days ago, and we have gotten real busy putting them into jewelry for you, and I'm really proud. And we're going to have photographs on each and every one of them, so we'll be able to show you the color change too. And that's what makes them so optimal, is the color change. So we've got some very important alexandrites tomorrow morning, among many other things. But this one, not even $3,000 or $29.99. And for the record, this mounting has never been this cheap before. Oh, I thought of one more stone. We had a mandarin garnet. It was a 2-carat mandarin garnet once upon a time in this mounting. That was the other one. I knew I was missing one. Yellow diamond, Paraíba, Mahenga Spinel, mandarin garnet. That's what we've had. And every one of those, not a one of them was $29.99. You're getting a better value. So here's what I'm just going to say to make it clear. Even if you wanted it just, this is a weird statement, but if you wanted it just for the mounting, there are all kinds of jewelry store owners and jewelers who shop this show, and you wonder why. They can't make jewelry for this price. And here's a perfect example. It's not $29.99. If you needed it for the great mounting, I couldn't even supply you that mounting directly from our factory to you for under $3,000, and now it's less. It's not even $29 or $28.99. This is value at its very best. And then you get the rainbow moonstone, and we've been loving those. We know we've been loving our rainbow moonstones. Take a look at this. It's not $28. Oh no, we're gonna go $2,799 on the Moonstone, and then we got recaps and requests, and not in that order, because I'll do the requests now and the recaps next. And then here we go, golden quartz. Kim, I like how you think. We have a beautiful golden quartz medallion style pendant. I'll show it to you next. Then we've got, Sandra, your request for some Congo blue greens coming up as well. Thank you for those requests. I like seeing those come in here at the end of the day here. Here we go. So we're moving on from the Moonstone. There it is. Gold quartz perfectly placed. Now this is all about the cutting, because the lapidary knew, let's centralize. Let's take a look at this rough material. We're going to cabochon cut it, so it's not a lot of fancy cutting here. That's what you do with these stones, but this is a 12-12 oval. It's item number 11222619. And the oval is really accentuating all that 24 karat natural, because you know gold is mined from the earth, right? It is. We alloy it to make it more durable for jewelry, but it is in 24 karat, 24K. There's a different carat with a C, carat with a K. Carat with a K is gold purity. It's metal purity. 24 karat gold is pure. 24 parts gold, that's pure. And that's what this is. Now it's set in 14 karat gold to make it stronger, because you're holding diamonds and a gold quartz. That's our 12-12 with 32 points in diamonds all the way around it. Here's the finishing in the back. You can see that gold goes all the way through the stone, and it's one very large size. I'm going to show you on the hand here, then we'll give you the measurement and verify that 1.25 inches. Show it on the neckline. Here it is, one only, couple callers already on the lines. Here's the length that you're getting. And this one, wow, look at that, 1 3/8. Not quite 1.5 inches, but 1 3/8 or so. Here's what it looks like on the neckline. Yes, please. And I think for being a large stone, it's kind of getting, like, I would wear that every day. I would wear that every day. I don't think I'm waiting for a special occasion to wear that. It's really cool. And it's well less than it should be. Love those requests. Let's make it happen for you. You liking this one, Jason, already? It started at $69.99. It's one only stays in the yellow gold. I'm blowing it out. 7,000 is a bit much for what we're doing here with 22 minutes left to go. Let's make it even better. $24.99. That's the way you sell a 12-12. And obviously that one's gone, so congratulations. I'll see if I have any more for you. And then I do have, Sandra, here are a couple of Congos. I'm going to show you two. It's not going to be the full makings of a Congo line, but I'll take a pairing. I'll take a little Congo combo here. If only you could buy these at the drive-thru. Yes, I'll take a Congo combo, please. Yes. Yes, a side of diamonds. Do I want to supersize it with a lot of gold? Yes, please. Here we go. Here's the 743 on the left, the 657 on the right. What do you want to talk about? 4813 first. Let's go 4813. 112-4813 is going to be the left side. Let me know who's got the Moonstone. Let me know who's got the 724 Tanzanite. Gold quartz is already gone. Congratulations on the 12-12. Now we're talking about the 743 with 49 points in diamonds. That'll be on the left side of your screen. If you like the bridge on the right, that's got a lot. They both have the blue greens, don't they? I mean, that's what they're meant to do. These Congolese stones look a lot like, wow, they look a lot like neon. They look a lot like brightness and beauty and rarity, and They look a lot like Paraibas too. That's the 743 with the 49 points in the 2 rows stacked on the sides. Here is item number 1123867. That'll give you, you see, similar cutting. Cushion cutting here though. Watch this one as it faces up to the lens. Look at that. That's our 657. It looks like it has a fingerprint behind it, which is going to be hard for me to polish up here, but it's all clean. That's a 657 stone with 111 in diamonds, and they are going to be each, wow, under this. Yeah, we're going to take $79.99 and take it away and make it a lot more affordable right now. Last call on the show though, 20 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Who wants a Congolese stone? They're stunning. I don't know how you choose between those two. Probably just a matter of, do you like more diamonds or less? Do you like more elongation or less? Whichever it is, but they're under 4,000 a piece. This one's got more diamond weight. That'll be $39.99. And then we'll make this one only $3,499. Is that what we like in the one on the right side? Take a look at this on the hand here, and then you'll really see the colors shine. That's going to be $3,867. And look at that, from $8,000. Look at the blue greens. It's more blue now in lesser light, just it's a little darker where the hand shot is. Look at that. It is so Paraiba color. So now, I don't know if they have copper. They have too new to be testing them. They haven't had enough of it come out. We've basically been selfish, and we've taken all the new stones and put them in jewelry and sold them to you. We haven't let the GIA test them comprehensively yet for their chemical compounds, but that is $39.99. That is seriously lots and lots of blue. Now, if you're interested in the more elongated of that more emerald cut, that is going to be a little more green. That one's going to be $34.99. So if you're going for blues and greens and that's a priority of yours, I say the bridge all the way with the Carat 11 in diamonds. Back to the close-up we'll go and show you your two options here. So which one would you like? $34.99 for the left and $39.99 on the right. Those are so ridiculously cool. They're beautiful. Just beautiful. We've got to recap our Fawn and our Tanzanite. Also our kunzite, probably we should recap. We got some really good ones here. Men's sapphire is still here as well. Moonstone, I think, is here. I don't know, Allison, if you're getting the Moonstone. Are you getting the Moonstone or something else? We'll find out. Recap time is here. Which one do you like, Jason? The left side is item number 1124813. And that's the bigger stone, but the smaller diamond weight. 743 on the left, 49 points in diamonds. And there's your info for you. And it's $500 less. $34.99 for the left side, $39.99 for the right side. Two great options, amazing value. Either way you go, the blue greens are coming through. I would say a little stronger blue greens on the right side. The cushion cut. And we still have a 724 Tanzanite, which is in a similar bridge mounting to the right side. That, you see how the mountings are similar here? And that's going to bring you a lot of diamond. It's also a Carat 11 in diamonds on the Tanzanite there. That one's also $34.99. So we can put together a little $34.99 wheel here if we'd like to. And by the way, those requests are here. I assume you were talking to our requester, Jason, over there. Was that Sandra? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, someone just happened to be on the line. They were like, I like those. Those are pretty. I love when that works out. We have $34.99 on either of those options. And then I'm going to show you something else for $34.99. I also had this major fancy cut kunzite. I think that, again, if you join us a little bit later in the afternoon here, there is the Congo. There's the Tanzanite 724. Here is the absolute fabulous fancy cut. There is just no way to fully describe the beauty of that stone, almost like a kaleidoscope, but with pinks, purples, bright blues, like ultraviolet blues that end up coming through on this stone. Totally fancy round cut here. And really exquisite modified cutting. Every piece up here is $34.99, by the way. So you've got a really nice savings on each one individually, and it's a great way to go. And then you know what? The Moonstone. You remember the pear shape. If you wanted one with even more diamond weight, I do have something you haven't seen yet today. It's been here on the air, but not today. Look at this Moonstone with all the elite level diamonds. A quick look at this Moonstone in the background. Just gonna make some room for it here. That's a Moonstone that has a lot of that. It's not just green. It's certainly a lot of blues and purples to it as well. Very special high-end mounting. And that one's our 408 with a carat 64 of both princess cuts and rounds. That's also $34.99. So we'll just give you an option, few pieces that we're recapping that you've seen earlier today, and then one new one that we're throwing into the mix as well. So, and Sandra, let us know if you need me to find you another Congolese, or you're looking for something different or smaller, larger. We can go to work for you, maybe even show it tomorrow if that works for you. But how about those? $34.99 a piece, Moonstone, kunzite, Tanzanite on the right, or the Congolese blue-green in the middle. That is a fabulous wheel for some seriously discounted pricing there at $34.99 a piece. And again, 15 minutes left to go. So what other questions or requests, or maybe there was something from last night, you want to check on availability, we can always do that for you as well. Always see if there was something that you wanted to see if it's still available. That's always a good idea to call in and ask. We even have a really important color change Fawn pendant. I've got a lot of special pieces here, but again, last call to get them. That's the key here. We even have big Alexandrite earrings. We're going to see, again, really best quality we've ever had tomorrow in the show. That'll be tomorrow morning. Alexandrites. There's a small collection. We only have a few to go around, but varying pieces of jewelry, different price points as well will be covered there, and we'll have a lot of fun with those among many other things tomorrow in the show. That's going to be exciting. You want to see something cool here? I'm just going to flash this. Since we're just kind of hanging out on a Saturday and, you know, showing you different things. This one's a little different price. I've never seen this before, so I don't know where this has been hiding, but I saw it today and I said, now that's cool. That's a pendant. It's different price tag. It's a Paraíba. It's a 25, 45, and it needs some polishing here. So let me give it a little, look at that. Isn't that great? It's like a major exclamation point here of green Paraíba, mandarin garnet, and it's about $50,000. But I just thought if we're looking for new and different and special, that might be it. That might be it. Bright as green can be, ultimate neon. The stone alone is 25, 45, and it's all in 18 karat gold. So, you know, just, I've never seen it. So I figure if I've never seen it, you've probably never seen it. Because the only way to see something that I haven't seen is probably to be working here behind the scenes. All right, let's move on. We got a last call. Anything else you'd like to see before we go? And who's leaving the 724? 724 Blue Wing Block D with a carat 11 in diamonds. Why is that here for $34.99? I don't know. But again, that's one of our last and really important. Pick those up while they're still here, because that's going to be the bigger issue. We're all going to be wanting, I'm going to have so many people. I mean, isn't it true? We're human beings. It's human nature. We always want what we can't have. There are going to be, I can already hear the phone calls coming in when the Tanzanites are done and through and gone and sold out completely and all the museum reserves are gone. It's going to be, the phone call is going to be the same every time out. It's going to be, I will pay anything to get a blue wing. Just give me a blue wing. Just find one for me. I'll pay whatever you ask. I'll give you 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 a carat. I just need to have a blue wing because of the lack of availability for any good quality out there about anywhere else. There's nothing that brings you the quality we do. So again, we're getting close to that time when there will be absolute sellout on the Blue Wing Block Ds. We want to make sure you get them now, because going out in the rest of the world to buy Tanzanite, there's plenty of it out there, but none of it even comes close to the color and the quality we have. So I just don't see the need to spend more to get less. That bothers me, actually. Kind of makes me a little bit, kind of fries me when people are spending more. And it happens every day. I get it. Not everyone's got access to TVON. Everybody knows about TVON, but there's so many people spending $3,800 a carat and more for light, washed out Tanzanite. And I wish it wouldn't happen. And yet this is last call to get it, because once it's gone, I'm sure there'll be somebody who shopped at TVON before and has one that'll resell one out somewhere on a website probably. But again, as far as from us and from the source, it is the only time to get it in the last call. All right, so $34.99 on those four. Let me recap our Fawn diamond, because it's really affordable to get a Fawn diamond here today. And we have been without Fawn diamonds for some time, and we are down to 12 minutes. So if I can help you, kunzite, Congo, this is the Blue Wing Block D with all the reds and a carat 11 in diamonds. Here's the new ad. That is the Moonstone ring deluxe. It's got a carat 64 in diamonds to go with it. That is also $34.99. Now we got to recap this Fawn diamond, and let's move this one before it's too late here. That's going to be item number 1130417. That's the 50 point and 50 points. It's 50 points in white diamonds, 50 points in the center Fawn. That is all together one gorgeous ring. It is in solid 18 karat. Yes. Thank you. That is so beautiful. They'll love it. Kunzite is sold, stays in the white gold. That was 1129197. We got to get that Tanzanite at home. The Tanzanite's got to go, guys. It's got to go. The Tanzanite will be the next one to go. Here's the 50-point Fawn. 18 karat gold. It's a triple split shank. That's an enormous amount of 18 karat gold. It's $14.99. I know sometimes when we see really affordable in white metals, it's platinum. That's not platinum. That's 18 karat solid gold. Very impressive price point there on that one. Our Moonstone is here. We'll recap the Tanzanite. The kunzite is now gone. The Tanzanite's the next to go. Jason, anything you want to see before we go? Let me know if there's any final requests here for our Saturday. Saturday is coming to an end, and we'll be back tomorrow. And then we'll see you on Wednesday night also for the Bix Bite. Tomorrow morning we're here, 3 hours. Alexandrite will be part of what we show you. Best ever that we've had. We will be able to show you all the color changes as well. So that's going to be incredible. And it's an Alexandrite day, but among many others. And then we also have the big Wednesday night. What's New special, Wednesday the 25th, is going to be our red barrel collection. They will all be here on Wednesday. There's only one night to get them, and there are only a few of them to go around. So if you've been begging me for a decade here for red barrel, they're coming up on Wednesday night. It's going to be like a decade's worth of a collection all in one show, and they're probably going to last about 10 minutes. So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be madness. But there's also going to be that $14.99 deal. And let's take a look at this Tanzanite one more time, because I just don't even understand at this point. But this one is here at the moment and will not last the show. And we'll zoom back. It's in the bridge with the carat 11 in diamonds. It's 1128965. Here it is, the 724 Tanzanite. I cannot get enough of this piece. And yet here it is. With the 111, look at the beauty of the way that double row goes underneath, meeting up almost with the culet of the stone. And the last chance with a 111 diamond weight, 14 karat solid gold. It's in the white gold, it stays. That one's going to stay in the white gold. This is $34.99. The price tag per carat is so important as well, because if you haven't done the math, let me do that for you. It's incredible. That's basically what we saw. You love the oval, the 11 karat. This is also $480 a carat. Technically, this one's even less than the 11 karat oval was. And that was in an auction. And by the way, that had diamond weight, but not this much. It had what, 50 points in diamonds, something like that, 60 points? This is a carat 11 in diamonds. The value is there. So I'm not sure what it means that so far this one is hanging out with us with 8.5 minutes to go in the Saturday, but it should not be here and probably won't last the show. I think it's fair to say that a lot of people wait to the end, they've seen it all, and wait to the end to pick out their favorite piece of the day. But that value is certainly there. It's not a value issue. That's $483 a carat. We were all raving about what happened earlier in an auction on an 11 karat oval that did have a little bit less diamond weight. This is a carat 11. And so much gold, sure, that was in a dome style. That had a lot of gold weight. So does this. This is essentially 4 rings in one here. So you've got an incredible bridge style. Look at all the reds coming through. Look at that. The reds are visible right here in the spotlight. That is $483 a carat. I'm not kidding you. I mean, I keep thinking that's a mistake, because it's just too good. It should be gone. And I'm looking at it again, $483 per carat. Free, if the gold and diamonds are free, and that is a wonderful mounting. It's an enormous mounting. It's a lot going on, and finished on the inside. And just when you got when you've got a money back guarantee, and you've got something that you're going to take advantage of, when it's got this, look at the gold, even through the back, it tapers, but that's no small bit of gold in the back. The finishing is incredible. It's $34.99. We're not going to leave it here. It can't stay. It's got to go. It's one only. It's ready to go. In the white gold, we just need to know your ring size. Ring size done, fixed, exactly to what you need, and then out to you it goes. Arrives at your home in the next few days. That is just a wonderful stone. And the reds and the sparkle and the brilliance, my goodness, it's like the diamonds are just building up the brilliance from within, and you see that through the stone. That is just wild. It's wild. And soon we're going to be telling everybody, I'm sorry, it's sold. It's one of those things. There's always a ring where it's like it takes the whole day, and then all of a sudden everybody's decided they want it, but there is only one ring, and so it will be gone. It's just so pretty. And yet $34.99, a must have. Also had one diamond ring from earlier. It was part of a wheel, actually. I've got a diamond ring. It's a bypass style. It's a brand new one today. So you've just, you're getting the first dibs on it today here, and definitely not going to last. We'll show that to you next as a recap. And then if there are any other questions, got to let me know, because we're working with a very limited amount of airtime, and it's easier to show you things than it is to tell you about them over the phone. Easier to use the airtime for what it is, that visual, and that make those, answer those questions, do all that. If I leave you with any, my whole point of pride as a host here is to never leave with your question. If you have questions, that's bad hosting. You should never have questions. Hopefully I give you a thorough, comprehensive presentation. You know exactly what it looks like when it gets there. You know exactly what your carat weights are. You know exactly what to expect. You know every last detail of everything. That's how you shop for, at least, I don't need to shop for, like, if I'm buying chopsticks, it doesn't matter. But if it's jewelry and I'm investing $34.99, I want to know everything about it. I don't know why that came to my mind. It just did. So I don't know, because they're usually free, I guess. You just pick them up when you get, sushi. That, and I'm just craving some sushi right now, because I always am. I could eat that every day of my life, every meal, every day. Yes, even breakfast. But I don't eat breakfast, so it's okay. So here we go. And yes, I know it's important, but I don't. So here we go. Platinum. 1130446. A recap from earlier. It's a beauty. It's a big diamonds. The big diamonds here. I love the two together there, side to side, then down the sides on either direction. Is our Tanzanite really going to come home with me? Is this one going home with me today? I'll take it. I've been waiting for one, and I'm missing the boat. I kind of resigned myself at this point. I'm never going to get a blue wing. With as few that are left available, I just figured I'm probably just not going to get one, but that is still here if you'd like it. Now here we go with the Platinum 103 diamond band. This is a one only as well. Stays in platinum. We'll size it for you, and that is only $1,499. Let's try this beauty on. It's just a really pretty way to do large diamonds. This one's not going to go over my knuckles, so I'll try it on as a pinky ring, which I actually kind of like. I think that would actually be a bold way to do a pinky ring, and I don't mind that at all. I like those bigger diamonds. I mean, you know me, I like big diamonds. What can I say? I do. I like big diamonds, and I cannot lie. So that's going to be it, guys. $14.99 on that one, side to side. And I like that you're still seeing a little bit of that high polish on the platinum on the sides where the diamonds are resting. I think that's really pretty too, so you get some shine of the metal and some sparkle to the diamonds. So that'll be our band. That was part of a trio where the other two are already spoken for. That one is here. And then don't forget, we also have the Fawn in the round, $14.99, same price. Two beauties that are brand new here today. And those are available for you. Who's going to get the 724 Tanzanite? I'm not leaving here till today. Today, I'm not leaving until that Tanzanite goes. Not leaving until the Tanzy goes. 4 minutes left to go of broadcast airtime. And that's that. We'll see you in the morning at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. We are going to have quite the Sunday for you. And what's coming up? Alexandrites, best we've ever had. Coming up in the show tomorrow. And it's a small little collection. Minor collection, meaning not minor, M-I-N-O-R. We're talking about a major collection from the miner himself. So we're going to talk about those. Look at that. That's my diamond pendant for $9.99. That's still here. That looks good with all of these rings. Look at that. Yes. 724 is gone. Congratulations. Okay, good. She can leave. She can go. We'll let her go home. The 724 is sold. Both the rings here are $14.99. The pendant that I'm about to flash again is $9.99. They're all in, well, the Fawn's in gold. The other two in the white diamonds are in platinum. So my platinum pendant, trillion cuts together there. Those are trillions together, top to bottom, set side to side, and then the rounds around it. And then we've got $14.99 on the rings, $9.99 on this diamond pendant, and 2.5 minutes to go in this show. So whatever it is, what can we help you with? There are a few pieces left from the show. I'm showing you some of them right now for you to think about and consider before we go. 2.5 minutes left. We'll see you in the morning, I hope. I hope we can all be together for our Sunday. What a fabulous Sunday it will be. Alexandrites, among many other things. We're going to bring you a lot of special things far beyond just Alexandrites tomorrow. It's going to be, but this collection is very special, and we've never had anything like it before. So we've had Alexandrites, but not of the quality we're going to bring you tomorrow morning. Yes? No, I don't. Oh, they were probably talking about the big Paraíba with the mandarin. Was that the one they're talking about? The big green one with the mandarin? There was a mandarin with a Paraíba. I flashed. I don't know what I did with it. They probably already took it back to a vault with security. They probably have got it back in the vault with armed guards surrounding it. It's so cool. That was our 25 karat Paraíba. Do you want a price on that one, Jason? It's about $50,000. If they have a decent offer, I could probably see if I can consider it. It's, yeah, it's a 25 karat Paraíba. So that's pretty important. I'll try to give it a flash here before we go with 90 seconds left. If you have an offer, I will consider it. And I mean it. It's a $50,000 piece because it is a 25 karat Paraiba. Here's what it looks like as far as the center stone all on its own. Excuse the fingerprint here, but it's a huge mandarin. And then there's a Paraiba. If you have an offer for me, I'll take it. But it's a 25-45. I can't take every offer, but I'll just, I'll consider it. You've got a really good stone here. That's the 25 karat I flashed earlier. It's 112-6551. I'd never seen it before, so I kind of fell in love with it and just wanted to flash it for you, which I did. 18 karat gold, that's a mandarin. That's a 204 mandarin. And then you've got a really special Paraiba that's 25-45 in 18 karat yellow gold. So it's really special. We're looking for 50,000. Not bad. That's only 2,000 a carat for the Paraiba. And that would be my largest Paraiba here. And if you can get me, guys, if you can get me close to $25,000, which is half, I'll take it. So get me close to 25. I'll just try to make this doable. We have about 30 seconds left to go. What a way to end the show, right? If you have questions on the diamond rings or the diamond pendant or anything else, we're here for a couple minutes. After we go off the air, those phone lines stay open for you for about 2 minutes. So please let me know if you have any questions for us or want to place an order, because waiting till the following day, not advised. It will be gone. All the pieces will be gone. So thank you again for joining me today. It's been a pleasure. Hope you enjoyed it as well. Happy Saturday to you. Enjoy the rest of your first Saturday of spring 2026. I'll see you back in the morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, Alexandrites and more. I'm Lauren Blair. I'll see you tomorrow.